We
There we
are
go.
live. I'm some metal drone and winter with silly
Oh
cynical asshole.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's been a couple of weeks. I've been busy, but now we're back. And I'm here with Edgy, Soggy, J-Step, Backtunes, and Wayward. And, I'm just here celebrating my new desk because I finally decided to make a grown decision and use my money to buy a new desk. So we're celebrating that. It's been a long time, guys. You want to introduce yourselves, current events, whatever? I'm going to do some stuff on Twitter real quick.
All right.
Okay. Well, just a weird thing.
Oh,
If
yeah.
people have a difficulty hearing me today, I apologize. I am in Buffalo, New York, the location, and I don't have my computer, so I'm using my iPad. The fact that I was able to jury rig it to use this is no short of a miracle. So that's just it on my end. Everyone else?
I'm recovering from a hangover and a really scuffed stream last night because OBS decided to screw me over. So I'm here and totally not drinking right now.
There's some I got some nuggets.
Wait, McDonald's chicken nugget or Chick-fil-A nuggets?
I got some Chick-fil-A nuggets. I got some sauce.
That is the biggest dub of the night, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's the win of the night. That's a W right there.
Are you booing
No,
my
what?
nuggets, Soggy?
Wait, homophobe nuggets? Homophobe nuggets?
Listen,
Dude, they give money to
listen.
like Uganda.
Bigot nuggets.
Listen, all right.
You-
The owner of
Look,
Chick-fil-A could be a
Soggy,
goddamn
Sog-
slave owner. My black ass would be on the front line. I'll take that lashing real quick. He'll like, you want a chicken McSandwich? You gotta get that lashing. I'm like, well,
Boy.
one lashing to get me a quality meal. You know, hey, it's fair trade in my opinion.
Gotta get them lashes, boy.
Soggy. I've seen gay people act straight just to get some Chick-fil-A.
I have too.
I've seen this.
My friend does not act straight to get Chick-fil-A. He will straight up walk in Chick-fil-A and be like, yes, sir. He gay as shit. He be eating the fuck out of Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
I feel like the only person in here who does not like Chick-fil-A.
I think you
I'll
are
eat
because I love
churches,
their spicy
I'll eat
chicken sandwich.
Popeyes, I'll eat
I'll eat all that.
everyone's but Chick-fil-A.
I'll
You-
definitely
so
eat all
like,
that.
is it-
expensive to me. Oh,
I only got
like
into
you-
Chick-fil-A like that.
like
oh, I'm
can
sorry.
I,
I'm the token woman in the token camera.
okay, Soggy, can I ask you a question real quick? Is it a principal thing or
Yes.
an actual product thing?
I don't like the product. I've tried the product before. I also didn't try the product until I was like 15. I didn't grow up with it. And comparing its price to other fast food places, I didn't like its price.
Huh.
Like
That's fair.
So and also
Okay.
and by the time I did try Chick-fil-A, they were very much in the news for the Uganda stuff and finding videos and they eat the poo-poo, like finding out that they're giving money to people who are going they eat the poo-poo. It kind of made me go I don't want to support this restaurant too. So me already being iffy on its flavor and then their politics and finding out about that bullshit from like 10 years ago, not a Chick-fil-A fan. Oh my god, you know who's fucking good? You wanna know who's amazing? Who are they called? Oh my god. Raising Cane's.
Raising
Cane's is
I
some of the
Yes.
I
Never heard of
like
that.
Raising
I've
Cane's.
never heard of that.
My only
Oh,
problem
they're
my only
so
problem with
good.
Raising with Raising Cane's is it's all chicken tenders. They try to pretend like it's not, but here's they say, "Oh, it's a chicken sandwich." That is chicken tenders on a bun. Here's 5-piece chicken tenders. Here's 3-piece chicken tenders. It's all fucking chicken tenders. It's good. It's good.
That's
Don't
why
get me
I
wrong.
like
But at the end of the day, it's just fucking chicken tenders. It's all you guys fucking serve.
Do they have one in there too?
So fries, chicken tenders, Texas toast is pretty fucking good. And their sauce is good. They do a good sauce.
She can't name anything else. She just said just the bread. 'Cause that's all they really do serve over there. I'm not exaggerating. They got some fries.
Their lemonade
like it's like
good.
I like Chick-fil-A. I like the sauce. I like the lemonade. I like the macaroni and cheese.
I like the spicy chicken sandwich.
The spicy chicken sandwich
Yeah.
is the best thing.
That
they
shit
have.
is the
The
bomb.
spicy
That's
chicken
my one
Yeah,
sandwich
weakness.
is-
it is really good.
Oh, no
But
one
Why
ever
would
heard
they
of
make
spicy
spicy
Soggy,
nuggets?
you're
That seems like something they should have made already.
There's
But
not a single
Soggy,
Raising Cane's in
you're-
New York City. That's unfortunate.
but
I'm the
Soggy, you are
minority here, I know.
red-blooded. You're a red-blooded American, and you're allowed to eat wherever you want and make your own choices, whatever you want. We do not discriminate here on the Slim Daddy All Star
Yeah, you eat
podcast.
what you
We
want
do
to
not.
eat.
You don't discriminate against my chicken.
Well,
okay.
except for
It
those
almost
dirty
feels
people
as
who
bad
watch
as when we
Netflix
were
Hero.
talking-
Those are the worst.
I
Well, I
tried
mean,
watching it.
are
I
they
just
people?
couldn't get into it. My ex liked it.
Are the people who like Shira even people?
As I'm saying, my
Netflix
ex
even
liked
people?
it. Wow, you saying that as I talk about my ex.
Oh wow! So your ex liked it?
The feminist ally,
Oh.
ally who seemed to have a problem with me being better than him at anything. Big fan of She-Ra.
Okay,
I
that
just
should've
found
been
the
a
show
sign you should've
okay
left his ass.
and confusing.
Love
Oh
She-Ra.
no, you want to know what I was a few
It's one of my
weeks
favorite
before he
cartoons of all
broke up
time.
with me? The strangest thing happened.
What?
You know that cartoon Bob's Burgers?
Yeah.
So there's an
Yeah.
episode of Bob's Burgers where Jimmy Jr. is like lying to Tina, and my ex defends it. He defends him
Oh.
lying to her. He defends everything about the lie. And I'm
Uh-oh.
just going there, you're defending this little boy. Like he was like over the top defending this character.
Wait, was this
Like it was
this,
him.
this? Can I ask you a question?
This is the
was
bastard
this-
I've
was-
told you about who dumped me 10 fucking times.
Yeah. Well, I gotta ask you something. Was this the episode, like the Valentine's Day episode? Where
Yes,
Jimmy Jr.
yes,
goes.
it was.
Okay, I will. Like, I'm not defending the character. I will say this though. I felt like in that episode, Jimmy Jr. was written out of character in that episode. In my opinion,
show is
I
this?
just think
Bob's
Bob's
Burger.
Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh.
He
Like,
told Tina he was going to take her to the dance. He said, I'm going to take you to the dance. Then he had an injury, and instead of telling her about the injury, he just said, no, I'm not taking you to the dance. I'm not taking you to the dance. That's the bullshit my
dumb.
fucking ex pulled. That's the bullshit he pulled on me
Dumb.
when he broke up with me. And I said, so you're broken up with me. You're broken up with me, right? We're broken up, right? And he wouldn't give me a fucking answer. I go on a date with another guy. We've not even been together for more than a month. And I cheated on him. And I had to tell him I cheated on him. And I was a horrible, horrible person who cheated on him.
Wow.
So him defending Jimmy Jr. and some of his other past actions and his weird hidingness, it was weird. It was fucking weird. And it didn't help when the guy was breaking up with me. I was crying, and he looked me in the eyes and went, stop abusing me.
The fuck?
The hell?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Suck.
He said I was emotionally abusing him. Yeah,
Apparently
I'm not the
having
person who
feelings is
kept
being
dropping
emotionally
someone
confusing.
up and off and on for 10 years. Yeah. Oh, and he cheated on me and all sorts of shit without ever. I think this guy had a second life.
Let's look at the thing here. I'm more of a bone-in chicken man than boneless chicken. Dominic Powell. Again, you're entitled to whatever you want.
Well,
I don't have anything against bone-in
boneless-
chicken.
Boneless depends on the day and how
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
Yeah, it really does.
It really
It also
does.
depends on where
I
it
don't
is.
feel
Like,
like
there's some place
val-
that bullshits on the chicken wings with the bones in them. They'll like it'll be
Yeah.
like the little tiny
And-
amount of meat,
And
on
first
there.
of
Like,
all, not
I
all
mean-
boneless chicken are equal.
Yeah.
Some of them are soft. Some of them are just rough, crunchy, and too gamey. Feel like you're chewing on rubber. Sometimes
That's
you
usually
get a
the
nice
microwave
boneless
ones.
wing and it's absolutely majestic.
That's the kind of food we sell it at my job.
But the good
Not
ones
gonna
or
lie
the
to
bad
you.
ones?
But the chewy,
Eh,
gamey chicken.
They're crunchy, but they're kind of gamey, and they're
Yeah.
not always freshly cooked.
Ah,
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I eat the shit when I have to eat lunch, and I
of
gotta
course,
keep my
yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah,
when I was at
gotta
McDonald's,
keep my energy up.
When I'm McDonald's, when I used to work at McDonald's, anytime no one's looking, pop a nugget in my mouth, look around a bit, keep
Now,
going to work.
like it was my
On the
lunch break.
clock.
You could just make your own shit if you want to. Keep your
Well,
own
McDonald's,
break.
they were like, oh,
I loved
you
how
can
I
only
brought
take
down
a
the
few
mood with
small
my ex
items.
story, and now it's chicken talk again.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's because the count bought the chicken.
It's kind of awkward considering I'm
No,
the bird in the room
it
and y'all are
got too
talking about
real.
eating.
It's
eating
because it got too
birds.
real.
Yeah, you're a bird.
Hang on, let me see here.
Nah,
Ryan,
it's cool.
Ryan,
It's cool. Chickens are on the bottom of the totem pole anyway. Everyone eats them.
And I'm a black
Ryan-
You eat
man
them,
looking
Mr.
to eat some
Icky?
Yep.
chicken.
Ryan,
You eat
Ryan,
your own
Ryan,
kind?
Ryan
I'm
says,
not a chicken, so
Cannibal birds.
I'm not a chicken,
Oh my
so it's not
God.
cannibalism.
Why do I
Wait,
I feel like this is just like make the token white person uncomfortable night.
Oh, we haven't gotten started yet.
Don't worry.
Are you the token? I mean, we're four black guys talking about
I'm-
chicken. You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Everybody loves
Token
chicken, though.
woman?
That's the thing. Who doesn't love chicken?
My man.
I mean,
no,
some people.
Ryan says I watched the prom episode from She-Ra and I wanted my 20 minutes back.
Yeah, I don't
Ryan,
blame
what are
you.
you
And,
talking about? Ryan, that's one of the
Dom-
best
I never watched
episodes
the
of all
show.
time.
Dominic,
Yeah,
It was
Dominic
really
Brown
good.
says
on a
She-Ra.
fantastic cartoon.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think
Why
about
were
the
they so bitchy? Why was
Well,
Glimmer
you
so
see-
bitchy? Like I watched a bit of
she has
season
a
1,
valid
and then
reason.
then they skipped to the end.
Okay, let me
Well,
explain. She has a
here's
very
a-
valid reason.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I only watched the first season because it was a chore to get through the first season because it was terrible. But
It
here's
was
the thing.
amazing.
From what I watched, it was that Glimmer was mad that her mom wasn't letting her do everything she wanted to do, even though she pretty much got to do whatever the fuck she wanted to do.
Yeah.
So
So entitled little bitches who get their
Trust
way
me,
and still
trust
be
me,
entitled
Soggy.
little bitches.
Soggy, when I say season one is like she's
I can
entitled
use
to
that language.
like a little bit, but then like she gets even way more entitled. Like she does it a lot in the show where she's like, "Mom, I want to do this," and Mom's like, "That's not smart. We're in the middle of a war." She's like, "You can't tell me what to do, man." And at one point they're like,
But man,
don't go to this
There's a
Bonita.
mom blow up.
right. Don't go to this deserted wasteland where
Bam!
everyone goes to die. Glimmer is like, "But Mom, I think I want to though." And then Glimmer takes her friends to go to the wasteland. And then Adora's like, "Well, it's a good thing you told the queen we're here just in case something bad happens." And Glimmer's like, "Hey, I did not tell the queen."
About that.
And I was like, "Oh my God, this is a princess. You are irresponsible. Irresponsible." And then she got mad at her mother
Did anyone
when
also
Adora got
think-
kidnapped and blamed it on her mom. She's like,
Oh,
"Maybe if
yeah,
you
'cause
had
of course-
let us go, she wouldn't have gotten kidnapped." And I was like, "What?
Well,
This is
there's
ridiculous.
supposed to be another reason. Apparently, Noelle Stevenson does not get along with her mom, and since Glimmer is herself insert character,
Oh
you're
God.
seeing some very.
Yeah.
You're basically seeing a therapy session right there.
Fun.
And it gets better. The whole
Noelle
part
Stevenson-
where the part that Glimmer, reality gets destroyed. If Glimmer didn't fuck up so bad, there might have been a chance that the mother might have been able to stop the events from happening. But
And not
instead,
die.
Glimmer just ended up being Glimmer, and Angela had to sacrifice herself to basically save reality. And what's worse, and this is the thing that always got me about the whole thing with Catra, Glimmer gave Adora the business for not saving her mother.
Yeah,
And it makes it all the
Made her
worse
cry.
when
Made her cry.
Catra comes in later and she doesn't even apologize for, basically, "Oh, I'm sorry you lost your mom." Not even something like that. And Glimmer's just okay with her almost immediately.
Yeah,
I mean,
Glimmer never even brings it up around her. Glimmer never once was like, "Hey, you know how you turn on that machine and my mom had to sacrifice herself to turn it off? Yeah, that sucked." She never brings it up once. The moment that she was Glimmer, the moment she was with Catcher, she's like, "Isn't Adora so adorable? Like the way she sleeps, tee hee hee, and then the way she talks." I'm
Ryan,
just like,
Ryan's saying, isn't Glimmer her D&D character?
I think something like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
what the
it
hell
is,
was up with new She-Ra? It was like She-Ra in name only.
Well,
Yeah,
like that's what everyone said because like I think, and don't quote me on this, I think like this was more like an adaptation. I don't know if this is this or High Guardian Spice or whatever. It was something like that, But I remember
Spice
somebody
hasn't
said
come out yet, even though they announced it like 3 years ago. Apparently, it's still.
my favorite part was
Dev is gonna come out. Yondir Dev is gonna come out first for sure. I
Yeah.
gotta get Spice.
that's the race. That's the real race.
That's the
Well,
But it was
You
super
were
funny.
saying those, Slim?
I just want to say one thing about that. It's they like announced like hyped up like we're finally gonna have some like a trailer come out like there was like they haven't had like updates on the Twitter thing for like years.
Yeah.
And then they finally, and then a thing kind of comes out. And it's like in like 7 seconds of a trailer for Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
And it was the same
which
stuff
might
we've
be
already
sold,
seen.
by the way.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth might be done.
But
I don't think they're going to be
Yeah.
sold.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who are they going to sell that to? Who wants that?
Yeah, who wants it? I mean, does anyone
I
even
mean,
like care about?
I like
Ruby, I
Camp
guess.
Camp
I
a
mean,
lot,
I
but
think-
it's not a big property.
I think.
Yeah.
I
Ruby
think. I think.
fanboy?
I think DC might take it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Were
probably.
they
Oh,
already
that's
owned
probably
by
what
Warner
happened.
Brothers
That
though?
makes sense.
Yeah,
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 but
but like
they got
they could still like make it a merger thing.
They could. They could use like their animation
Yeah.
studio,
Right.
I guess.
Ryan
not to
Lynch
mention-
again. The time capsule underneath former Nickelodeon studios will be unearthed before Yandere Sim gets released.
Oh.
Right, that's
Oh,
a good
Most
one.
likely.
Oh yeah,
That's a
I
good one.
remember. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember they did put a time capsule there. I completely forgot about that.
When's
Yeah,
it supposed to
same.
come out?
It's been moved.
I have
think
no
it's
idea.
at Burbank now. I think it's at their Burbank. It's at their Burbank animation studio, I believe now, because it had to be moved from Universal when they tore down the Nickelodeon stuff and put up the Blue Man Group experience, which isn't even there anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
Actually,
sorry,
is the Blue Man Group experience still there?
Probably not.
probably.
Somebody answer me.
I'd usually check, but unfortunately, I don't have my computer. But I can tell you this much.
All right. Oh yeah.
One of the reasons why Netflix She-Ra is the way that it was is they couldn't get half the lore for it because they could only get the She-Ra stuff, but they couldn't get any of the He-Man and that side of it. So
Yeah,
they
no
had to
He-Man stuff.
basically change a lot of
I
stuff.
still think you can make it work.
They
Well,
could have.
Yeah, you
I think you
you
can still
could
make
you
it work
could.
without
Here's
He-Man,
the
but
thing.
theirs was very
Here's the
strange.
thing. They could, but you know what they did instead? They ripped off Avatar. They just
They ripped
blatantly
off
ripped off
Avatar.
Avatar. I'm not even
They
exaggerating.
ripped off a lot of stuff. They ripped off Avatar. They ripped off.
They ripped
Star
off
Wars.
No,
freaking
but like-
Last I love you.
I remember.
Like, hard.
I remember this is a few episodes for the season finale, and I remember like I was like, hold on a fucking second, you are not gonna pull this because apparently they found like the old spaceship or whatever where the original She-Ra, and it basically said this.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm saying this word. This is what happened. They said She-Ra is an ancient spirit that gets reincarnated. that every time and they're dedicated to keeping peace and order in the world. But since the last incarnation messed up so bad that left to an extremely long war that now the new She-Ra has to stop by combining the elemental kingdoms together to stop the Force from taking over and ending
Yeah, that's
the
straight
war.
up
Slim,
Avatar.
Slim,
So
Slim,
that-
I unfortunately have to
You
let
want
you know
to
something.
you want to know something funny?
I have to unfortunately let you know, Slim.
You wanna know
They
something
retconned
funny?
that.
Oh.
They
Hang
retconned
on,
their
I
own
want
lore.
to hear this real quick. They
Yeah.
retconned what?
Again.
They retconned their own lore.
Retcon.
Adora's
Yeah.
only the
Oh.
second She-Ra. It just started. They retconned their own lore
How do you
And it's-
retcon when you just
So
started?
the first one fucked up that badly?
because the
Yep.
first season brought up there was like multiple elemental princesses that She-Ra's a spirit or whatever, but then it turns out like there's only a need for 5 elemental princesses. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
She-Ra is only the second.
they teased there were like 30 of them. Now it's just,
Yeah,
oh,
there was like
there's 5.
13 plus, and then it was just like, nah, only 5 is important. And
Yeah, so they fucked up
She-Ra,
their own
Adora
lore.
is only the second She-Ra, and She-Ra comes from the planet itself, not really the sword.
Even that kind of ripped. Hey, this is hey, wait a minute. It retconned its own lore. It goes.
I mean, this show does that a lot. Trust me.
Okay, let me rephrase that. It doesn't rip off Avatar. It rips off Korra.
Well, it
Oh,
does
no.
make sense.
best
The
part.
previous one screwed up so bad
Yes.
that
God.
she basically destroyed every other one
You know,
before.
it's so funny.
So
Korra 2.0.
What's funny?
My ex liked She-Ra, but they fucking hated Avatar. Yeah,
What?
they
Both of
hated
them?
Avatar, but they liked She-Ra.
But
Funny.
yeah,
Did your-
he
did your-
hated
did your boy-
Avatar,
did
but
your-
he
That's
liked She-Ra.
backwards.
Did your boyfriend have COVID because he does not have taste?
That's very
maybe
bad.
it was something
That's
else.
bad.
I'm glad.
You know, I do
wasn't-
find it funny.
We should say sorry
I
about
do
that.
find it funny that because I saw it come a mile away. The moment they were going to show those He-Man screenshots, I already knew the She-Ra stands was going to be seething, and
Oh,
boy,
they were
they
pissed.
were. They were like, "Why isn't it connected to the She-Ra show? Why is it?" I'm like, first of all, the She-Ra show distanced itself so hard from like He-Man. There's no way Adam can even be
Yeah.
brought into the show. Odora is a single child in that show. Like, they didn't leave it
Oh, wait.
ambiguous.
Guys, Dominic Prowl.
my-
How would you fix She-Ra while keeping her connection with He-Man and the Masters of the Universe?
Not
I
have
think
the
she's
Roseanne
stolen.
do the show.
Do it like the 80s. Just do it like the 80s show. Easy
Yep.
peasy.
Stolen.
Lemon squeezy.
Stolen to
I
another
saw-
planet.
I saw the He-Man cartoon, and I'm still skeptical. I mean, I do like Kevin Smith, and it does seem
I'm
like
skeptical
it
too.
might.
I love Powerhouse
But, like-
Animation because those guys animate everything so nicely.
I don't like I didn't like what's her name?
Tila.
Yeah, what they did with her when I saw the
Now,
side
see,
by
Yeah.
here's the
I
thing
don't
with
think
Tila,
she's the
right?
worst
I don't
one,
like
but,
how
It's
she looks.
She looks
either.
okay.
it's not even
But-
that bad. It's the
Yeah.
hair. They
Yeah.
did the
Yeah.
hairstyle again.
The
I was
different
like,
Tumblr
ah!
Okay, because some people also is like they don't like how her face looks right now. But the thing is, I don't know if most of you guys have seen most of stuff Powerhouse Animation does. Castlevania, Blood of Zeus, those kind of shows.
I
If you
have
see
seen
like
Blood
the
of
way they
Zeus.
kind
I
of,
keep
That was-
if you see
forgetting.
Blood
I
of Zeus,
should-
That was
especially,
interesting.
I keep
if you see the way, if you
I
see the way
keep
they
forgetting.
draw
I should
women in Blood
apply
of
for
Zeus.
them.
No, I've
They
seen
actually
it.
liked my art.
Oh, really?
I
Then
keep
you should-
forgetting
you
I
should
should
go for it.
apply for them because they actually liked my art.
Then you should go
Yeah,
for it.
but
Powerhouse
I don't know.
Animation
I'm out of
picks
my
up a lot of
pills and I'm a
people.
little nuts right now.
I'm gonna be upfront. Like when
Blood
you
of Zeus
said
is really good.
Castlevania, when you said they worked on Castlevania, that's not giving me a
Yeah,
lot of
animation.
confidence.
I mean,
No,
it looks
this
good.
is animation.
I mean, this is animation.
I just don't like the
It's fine.
story.
Powerhouse just does animation. They're
Not
not like in charge of
story.
Oh,
directing or
animation.
anything.
I was about to say because I don't feel like
Yeah,
getting
no,
disappointed again. I don't.
Yeah, like that's why I'm saying I love Powerhouse Animation, so I know this show will look good because Castlevania and Blood of Zeus are good looking shows. And just the way Teal looks is just, but you know,
But the real one that looks weird is
Isn't
Ortho.
Kevin Smith kind of an edgy
Orko-
writer sometimes? Can't he
Kevin Smith can
can't he
be
be a little edgy
edgy,
with his comic
Yeah.
book?
weird, and just downright insane.
Yeah, didn't he have like
I'm not the biggest
Batman
fan of
sex?
Kevin Smith.
yeah? Didn't he have
Yeah,
like
but he's
Cape-
doing
I mean,
stories about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't
sorry.
he have like Joker rape?
That's
Yeah,
what
I think he had
about
Joker
that.
rape.
Was that one? That was
I
awesome.
don't-
He did a book with Spider-Man that dealt with rape. He retconned Black Cat's origin, where basically the reason why she became a thief was she was in college. She got raped in college, and she wanted to get revenge on the asshole who basically raped her. So she trained to be this one great fighter and everything like that, so that she could get revenge. And the schmuck basically got his dumbass killed in a car accident. So she could never get revenge. So what does she do? She does the best logical thing and basically becomes a master thief to fill that hole that she could never fill.
I'm really
Ooh.
glad they scrubbed that and retconned her.
That is
or-
a
Yeah, that's
terrible
that's not a
That
good.
is
Ratchet.
an awful retcon.
You know,
and-
almost had an interesting direction if she was actually just gonna get revenge on the guy.
Yeah, well, and also in
Men,
this story,
stop
the
writing
reason why the
right
whole thing comes
into
up-
your characters.
I think
Just
the moment I
stop
stopped
it.
like not really liking
I
Kevin
mean-
Smith in general
I'm not
is
against.
when he
like,
made the movie Tusk.
I
Oh, he
heard
made
about the
that
premise of that
movie.
one. That
Oh,
was
good lord.
My
I
mom's
that
okay
was
with
the
that
next
one.
guy movie of Tusk, and I
It's
just stared at
okay.
it going, "Well, this was something. What a waste of my time. What the
I
fuck
think
was
the
this?"
moment he did
It was
Jersey Girl,
it
was
the moment
weird.
he's like, don't trust him anymore.
It was, and then he had that movie with his daughter, and Johnny Depp's daughter. I forgot what it's called. They work at a convenience store, and it's just I don't even know what to say about that movie. It's all
Yoga
over the place.
hosers. Yoga
Yes.
hosers.
Yeah.
Yes. That movie, I was like, what the fuck, Kevin Smith? What is this?
You mean
And
oh,
Johnny
the one about his
Depp-
daughter?
Johnny
Smith needs to do.
You mean the one about his daughter?
Kevin Smith
Yeah.
needs to stop making movies.
Yeah.
He
And
really
in my
needs to
opinion,
stop
yeah.
making movies, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's not just because of degrading of his writing. Hopefully I will get one and I'll show it to you guys on air. Kevin Smith needs to just go into marijuana production. he makes these really amazing joints, and they do
Wait,
sell
really?
them in Arizona. And yes, Jay and Silent Bob are on his packaging too.
Huh?
Yeah,
I did not know that was a
Scoobies,
thing.
or Scoobies,
You know-
or Scooby Doobies. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get some tonight. His weed is really good. So Kevin
not gonna lie, I
Smith,
did not know he
stick to
smoked weed.
weed.
Yeah, me
Stop
neither.
doing comic books.
I knew he was into weed, like it's obvious, but like
I knew he was in a
apparently-
weed.
I didn't know
apparently-
he, like,
apparently something that
manufactured
happened
it,
to him
though.
is the guy actually had a heart
He's
attack,
producing.
and weed saved his life.
Yeah, it's heart attack.
Um,
Was it really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah.
I forgot about the
stepdad
heart
was
attack.
a
That's-
medium pot.
Speaking-
After his heart
speaking
attack,
of-
he started losing weight. He started doing more stuff. He lost a lot of weight after his heart attack.
speaking
did lose a lot.
Speaking of Kevin Smith, you want to know one of the things that he produced that I think not enough people appreciate because it was so short lived.
What?
What?
The Clerks TV show,
I don't think
That
I
was
ever
pretty
seen
good.
that.
Yes,
the cartoon. That
that
was
was good.
legit.
Ray,
That was
Ray,
Yeah, I like
legitimately
that.
was a
really
Jay and
funny.
Silent Bob movie.
You know,
Hey,
I actually
Ray,
did like that
Ray,
movie.
Ryan, not Ray. Ryan, there is a Jay and Silent Bob movie, and they made a second one, which actually came out during COVID.
Really?
I don't know
Oh, I
anything
heard
about
about.
it.
I heard about
Yeah.
that
My
one. I heard about that
said
one.
it was mediocre.
I'm sure.
Granted, I didn't see the first James.
Was it
Bond,
better
Like-
than
so-
Tusk?
Yeah,
I mean,
stick
they're
to
like
weed,
old as
Kevin
fuck now.
Smith.
It has to be
They're,
better than
they're
Tusk.
too
I
old to
think
be those
everything's better
characters
than
now.
Tusk.
They're way too old at this point. Like I can understand they're gonna make a cartoon movie maybe, but they're like way
Yeah,
too
Tusk
old.
Yeah,
movie
like-
probably would have been better.
I'm okay with.
it would
I'm
like it
okay
would
with.
like it.
Oh, sorry.
I was about to say like yeah, I would like it would be awesome if they like brought back the show because it's I think it's like the shortest lived Adult Swim show because it only had 6 episodes.
That was
And-
it.
Wow.
But it
Um,
was but it but
it
it,
wasn't
but like
Adult
it was
Swim,
very
WB. WB was,
WB?
I think it was WB or CBS. Yeah. They were the ones.
It was-
Yeah, Adult Swim actually. There was, okay, so remember South Park? There was a second adult animation boom after South Park, and Adult Swim was created because there were all these shows created that only lasted 1 season after that boom. Oblongs, Baby Blues, home movies.
there was
all
Yeah.
those South Park.
Something
the
Hill.
only-
I
the
can't
only-
remember.
Mission Hill.
Mission Hill was amazing.
Mission Hill.
Yeah.
Here's
Mission
the thing though. About that, it was like, yeah, it was post South Park, but they were also like it was South Park, and they were trying to lean on to the whole like we're trying to make the next Simpsons things, and it was like a whole smorgasbord of shows. And the thing is, those shows did get canceled, and they did bring them back on Adult Swim to see if they get some longevity. Sadly, they didn't, but they were still really good shows. And the interesting thing about it is, I think the only shows during that encapsulated era that survived was The Critic, which was actually pretty decent and lasted a few seasons. It lasted, I think, like 3-4 seasons. The Critic. He even has a few cameos
2
on
or
The
3.
Simpsons. Yeah, it's about 3. I know. Yeah, he even got like at least like a couple of cameos on The Simpsons, even, which is pretty
There's that
cool.
one episode that Matt Groening hated it originally, but like then he did a bunch of like, stuff with like celebrities and stuff like that. Like he had that shitty ass Family Guy one, that Family Guy crossover, and he was mad about that crossover. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
the Family Guy crossover was done by the Family Guy crew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Megatron, I
it's
agree
terrible
with
no
you.
matter what it
Simpsons
is.
does need to just stop. It's
yeah,
been going on way too damn long.
Marge
and
can't
that
do
was-
the
and
voice
it's-
anymore.
it's-
It's terrible. Jesus. no.
Speaking of which, the second
Change
show that
Marge's
also
voice,
survived
yeah.
that boom was, of course, Family Guy. It survived that boom too. It didn't
yeah.
initially.
It grew out of that
Initially,
one.
it did. Initially, it didn't. But then it got revived like 3 times, and then it stayed.
Because it got really popular on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember being super into
Yeah,
it
I
back
remember.
It wasn't
then. It
supposed to
came
come
back. I was like,
back.
this is terrible.
It was not supposed
Yeah,
to come back.
It was like the
American
episode where
Dad.
it was like American Dad did get canceled on Fox, but then TBS picked it up, and they're still
Yeah.
doing. I think they're still doing
Yeah,
episodes.
but what I'm saying is, yes, they are. People, including myself, are pissed off with TBS right now because they're literally speeding up the episodes to cram in more commercials. It is so bad that, yep, Neil Nielsen ratings are counting the Adult Swim repeat as the first showing. The Adult Swim repeat's getting more viewership, and they're not doing the commercial thing.
Yeah, like that's
Wait,
when
they're
that's
speeding
never
up
like
the shows to get more commercials in?
yeah, like if you have
Yes!
cable and like look it up on either on demand or whatever, or just watch it on cable or whatever. Not only like that
Even
was
on their
like
website,
clearly
it's sped up.
edited. Yeah, it's clearly edited to be sped up, and sometimes I just skip the opening intros.
Damn, I'm glad I don't have
Why
cable
would you even?
anymore.
Yeah, same here. I don't have a cable forever, so this is
But,
just wild to me.
Dang. The pirate life for me.
Another interesting thing.
TBS is gearing up. They think TBS is gearing up to just remove American Dad, and it's just going to go to Adult Swim. A lot of people are thinking it's going that way. That they're just going to move it to Adult Swim.
That would be.
It's getting better viewership, and they're not speeding it up.
Honestly, that'd be a win for Adult Swim, to be honest. Since everything else on Adult Swim at the time is ass. I hate everything on Adult Swim.
Another thing about the you guys talked about the crossover with the Simpsons, the Family Guy Simpsons crossover.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I do like. Yeah, like I do remember a few jokes that were kind of funny. I remember like one where they asked, "Hey, what state were we in?" And Brian said, "I can't imagine we're allowed to say." Like the meta jokes weren't bad. The meta jokes weren't that bad.
You just did
like,
one joke.
Was that Ralph?
Crossover.
I'm gonna die.
He's like, yeah, I'm in danger.
Ralph to sing.
You remember the joke they made where Peter and Homer are in like fighter jets, and then they're like they shot down they were Cleveland, and Cleveland jet crashed because his show failed, and they're like, "Haha, we got him!" And then Bob Burger's behind the same plane. So he's like, "Yeah, we got him." Peter's like, "What the hell?" And Homer's like, "What the hell?" And Peter's like, "Listen, we got to carry the show for him." And I was like,
He's like,
movie.
It was like the World War II. It was like World War II said. He was trying to do a cutaway gag, and he was like, we're as good as a team as, and he's like, and Homer's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to do? What are you doing? And he's like, we're as good as a team as the Air Force. And then it showed him shooting, and then it showed him shooting down fighter jets and stuff. And he said, yeah, we did it. He's like, and it was Bob's Burgers in the third part of the plane, and he was like, who's this guy? We said, we got to carry him. The last guy we let fly on his own ended up like that. It was Cleveland saying, no.
As his ship crumbled into the dirt. I do remember that everyone was looking forward to the one thing the crossover wanted, the fight. Everyone wanted to see the fight. Everyone was like, all right, we know we're going to get a fight. Who's going to win? I remember people were disappointed with the fight. Because I think Peter won.
I wasn't. It was a Dragon Ball Z fight. I was surprised
I enjoyed the fight
in an American cartoon on prime time.
These guys went nuts.
They got superpowers and started
Superman type shit. They killed Ralph.
They destroyed everything. Ralph.
I also like
the ending though, where after they both got up and walked away, the comic nerd was like, "That was the worst fight ever." He's just sitting there next to them.
Worst chicken fight ever. I gotta. Okay, like here's the funniest part. There's one part where the two green alien guys they crashed into their ship, and then like Roger makes a cameo and said like, we went to college together. And I was like, okay, I didn't see that coming, and that was genuinely pretty clever.
That's a funny one.
And then like there was this one, and I swear it's really fucking stupid, but I always laugh my ass off when I see it.
Which one is it?
He said like when Peter was apologizing to Homer, he's like, you see, I wasn't trying to get angry with you. I was just trying to make you laugh and make you cry. You see, I'm a family guy. And Homer says, and he's like, I understand. I'm of the Simpsons.
That's funny.
I busted out laughing because that was genuinely really funny.
That is funny. I think the only scene in that crossover that was truly cursed was the car wash scene.
Oh god.
The car wash scene.
Oh, I think I
My
saw a
eyes
clip
were
of that.
car
Yeah.
wash scene.
Fuck.
As I watched Peter Griffin and Homer
God.
Simpsons with their fat cheeks hanging out of their booty shorts, their Daisy Dukes, rubbing their
That's
bodies.
That's funny.
detailed with water on their skin and everything. And
That's on
Oh,
somebody's
God, I remember
masturbation
that.
playlist.
Yep.
That one is such a chubby chaser scene. It is such a, there is some chubby chaser gay guy who's got that scene on repeat.
Also,
I called him
also
daddy
thought-
too.
They win
And
out.
this is a weird one. This is gonna be a weird thing to say, but I actually really thought that it was cute that Stewie was trying to look up to Bart. That was kind of cute.
Yes, yeah.
You
thought that
I'm
was
not
cool.
made of
You thought that
stone.
was
And then they
It was like-
ruined it. They made, but then they ruined it. They ruined it by making it too creepy.
It got like they're like,
I mean,
oh no,
Stewie
our
always
character's
takes things
edgier.
far.
Our character's edgier than theirs.
Yeah, Stewie's
Hey
always
Slim,
taking things too far.
share my
you know?
screen.
He said
I'm drawing
he said,
something.
Oh my.
Okay, hang on a second. Hang on, I gotta do
How do we
something.
share?
I gotta move
How do
this
you
thing
share?
up. I also like the scene where he said
Just press on the.
where he said hang on, it's coming up.
Hey,
And
you side too. Awesome.
At this point, I think that Roger might just be Pan, or not just, but is probably Pan because he'll
He
Roger
he's get it
is-
on with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't he have like both?
I like what I like and the final joke that I liked in the crossover was when he said eat my shorts. That's such a fun set phrase. Yeah, he is is it like what the deuce? And Brian just said no. It's probably more popular. Probably way more popular.
There we go.
Yeah, let's do we know?
Have some
knows
Roger
Stewie, you're not on his
cake.
level.
We got some Roger.
Nothing.
cake
It's
going
funny
on.
that like nothing.
Aw,
It's like
yeah.
nothing you're drawing is inaccurate to Roger's character. That's like
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
I think Roger is definitely to this day still one of my all-time favorite cartoon characters.
He's
of
so
all time.
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
Roger is just
I love
one
him
of
too.
the best
I love
characters of all
Roger.
time.
He's the better version of Stewie.
Easily. Every time him and
Well,
Steve goes on an
he
adventure.
sounds like Paul
Best.
Lynn. They're doing a Paul Lynn impression when they do Roger.
Because honestly, like, if I
Kinda
compare like
ginger
Stewie and Brian
vowels.
episodes to Roger and Steve episodes, Roger and Steve episodes are always just too funny. They're too funny.
I like
Oh,
both. I like both. I think like both are.
I like both too, but like the later Brian and Stewie episodes, just I don't know. Like see, like that episode when they're singing "Daddy's Dad"
The
song.
India one.
Oh,
yeah.
you guys want to
That whole episode's great.
you guys want to know a fun fact about a fun thing about Scott Grimes actually.
What?
He's actually a certified he's actually a certified vocal artist.
Are you talking about the
Like,
guy?
so he
He did it
Not
live. He
surprised.
did that Daddy's Gone live, and it was just perfect.
He's so.
I'm not surprised
Yeah,
because
like-
every time
That
Steve
dude
I
is
goes
retweeted that
down,
today.
my
That's why I'm
goodness.
singing.
I'm just thinking
Yeah,
of the
like,
episode. I'm just thinking of the
Like
episode
here,
where
like
the dad got caught.
like if he wanted to produce music, he could like actually like that's what I'm talking about. He could actually do it because he's an actual certified singer.
Amazing. Every time he sang in the show, I was like, "Damn, Steve really he got it." What else can I say?
Oh, I loved his singing.
I'm just remembering the
I loved when he
episode
had
where,
the abs.
when he got
Oh
the
my.
braid, when he got the cornrows and started singing,
I just remember
Yeah,
the
like
one where
the
the
full
guy
thing.
got
Wait, what about the
rubbernecking
one?
and-
What about the one where he was doing the parody of "Trapped in the Closet"?
yes,
Oh, yeah, he
Oh
did
my
do that.
God, that was
So-
perfect. And then he's like, it's like, who's Christine? Oh no, Christine looks like a grown ass man.
Oh no.
And I'm just
Damn,
like,
I'm not finding
Oh,
Steve's.
You could probably just put him in
You
Daddy's
probably have to
Gone.
put Family Guy first.
look up Scott Grimes if you want to.
Oh, there it is.
Wait, here it is. It's trapped in the locker.
That's the one
It's
that's the one I'm
trapped in
talking
the
about.
locker.
Yeah, like the
Yes.
Trapped in the Closet
Yes,
parody.
and he got the cornrows.
I just remember the episode where the dad got caught rubbernecking and he ended up getting an accident, and then Steve visits him in jail, starts singing about his mom.
If you know hot enough.
Don't do that,
for you,
Steve.
Dad.
Don't take your shirt off here.
Great.
You know what's one of my
He's like,
favorite
I remember
episodes?
That song was
he sung.
hilarious.
He said, is she not hot enough for you, Dad?
It's like Floyd have a field day
Oh
with this
my
kid.
God! Oh my God! Oh my God! And if she, that's my mama. Damn, if I wasn't mama.
Yeah, I like bro.
God,
Floyd
if that wasn't my mama.
is rolling in his grave right now.
No, he's probably into that shit.
You know, it's one of my
Like,
favorite episodes.
I mean,
Yeah, so even Floyd probably lean back in his chair and be
Uh,
like, continue that thought.
In American Dad. Yeah,
Please
you remember
continue
the
that
episode
thought.
where Stan was trying to teach Steve how to deal with bullies?
Oh, he hired Stanley Ocanto.
Stanley
Oh,
Ocanto.
yeah.
And look, I
Yeah, but he
remember
had a
he
theme
did.
song.
He actually has. He
A
actually
boom
has
box
like
with his
people. Yeah, with the
singing
music on there. And then like
Right.
there's another episode where Steve does have
Came back.
another actual bully.
Yeah,
named
Louise.
Yeah, the bully.
And then
Louise.
they try to say they're like, oh, well, where do you get your music produced? And then they actually produce the music with Roger. And it's like
Yeah.
Stanley and Louise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the back of
I love how they have Steve tied up.
And
And you know they're
Louise.
gonna put this in a boombox and beat me up after you finish recording this, right?
And Roger's
Like,
just like,
you could have accepted my help, but this is what you get for that. You could have just
Yep, this
accepted
is
my
what
help.
you get.
yo, Roger was always such a dick sometimes. Like,
Yeah, Roger was a dick. He's a dick.
Oh,
That
yeah.
boy.
You know,
got Haley's boyfriend abducted. And he disappeared.
Yeah,
from
like,
the
that's
show.
the one-
Oh my God.
Yeah, that
that's
was
the
a
one.
dick
That's the
move.
one time.
Remember when he
That's
took
the one
Jeff's
time I
skin?
genuinely. That's the only time I don't like Roger when he's picking on Jeff, because Jeff is it's just such a wholesome character. I'm
Jeff
sorry.
does
Like,
nothing wrong, and
Jeff
Roger would
is-
bully him for
Oh
no
my
reason.
God.
Oh, do you remember the episode where he
When he
actually
attacks
mugged him
him?
in the middle of the hallway? He kept on doing
yeah,
that.
he keeps robbing
Yeah.
him. I remember it, and it's the one scene. It's fucked up, I know. But then, like, after he robs him, he was about to pull his pants down. He's like, "Nah, I don't have time." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh God, yeah.
And then finally, he had enough. And did he shoot Roger, or what did he do to Roger? But eventually,
think he
he
shot him.
Roger,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
I can't remember what he did, but I like Jeff a lot though. He was a good addition to the cast.
Yeah,
Jeff was
cool.
good. Jeff was cool.
Yeah, you know something
Great
weird. Not only does he
Made
look
Haley
like
a
his
better
voice
character.
actor, they not only does he look like his voice actor, like he actually like has the same name as his voice actor. His name is actually Jeff Fisher. He just
That's
inserted
cool.
himself into the show.
I have a
That's
feeling he probably
amazing.
wasn't meant to be a permanent character, but they just liked him so much they just kept him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sad,
He was
the
just
sad
a
part is like
random
Jeff
boyfriend,
does
I
get a
think, in the
lot.
first episode.
What'd you say?
Which one?
I
I'm sorry?
remember he was like his first episode. It was the random boyfriend. I didn't even know
Ah.
if they even meant to. Actually, we should look that up if they meant to have him as a permanent cast member.
He was never meant to be part of the permanent cast. At first, he was just random
one-off.
extra one-off boyfriend, and then he became a kind of like a recurring background character. I think around
And,
season
yeah.
2 or season 3, because he started hanging out with Steve too and
Steve.
and other
Because Steve
characters.
started liking
Yeah.
him. And they were chilling.
Yeah, Steve Carter Larkins chilling
Yeah.
with him. And then like after he got married to Haley, he was more or less a main character. No, not even that. I
Yeah.
think like it was like even after he married Haley, he was still
Oh,
He
he
was-
was an alternative.
Yeah, he can he's
Yeah,
someone
he
to mix
was-
around with characters because I think he really balanced
Yeah.
out the cast because he's like a
Because-
nice guy
because he-
compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
yeah, because he was
Yes,
basically he was
much
always
nicer.
inexplicably I would say like in the season after they got married and moved like after Steve gets kicked out by his half brother and like they moved back in with Stan and stuff. I think that's when he became. I think for the first half of that season, like he was just explicitly gone and came back, and I think like the second half of that season, he was more or less a main character. From then on.
Yeah, they were.
And now he's basically a straight up main character in the modern episode.
Yep.
I kind of
I
like
think
that
it's,
though, that a character
a
starts off
Thanksgiving
minor and then
episode.
becomes a major character.
Yeah, kind of like
Thanksgiving episode. Ooh.
like Tom Petty and.
All right, there you go, guys.
I like him.
What do you think of Cornrow Steve?
It's
We need
funny.
more. We honestly
Steve,
show
my
these more
cake.
cornrow Steve. They need to keep
Steve.
him. They need to keep the hairstyle for a whole
Dave.
season.
Well,
Yeah,
Keep that hairstyle for a whole season.
he can rock that shit. Honestly.
He
Yeah.
rocked it. I loved it in that episode.
Dude,
What's that
Rob,
thing Steven
being
Roger
all
always
hot and
does?
bothered, him and thick cake.
What's that thing Steven Roger always do that when they always playing around? Was it speed and wheels, something like that?
Get
Wheels
gay.
Leg Man.
Wheels
Wheels and Leg Man.
Wheels and the Leg
Man.
Man. I was like, they get gay with each other. Remember Jeff and the Fish Man?
Hang on.
Yo, Wheels and Leg Man.
I
always
kind of
kills
do,
me.
but that was like a one-time thing. Wayward brought
And
up
they got
another good
sued.
point. Like
They actually got sued.
oh wow.
Goddamn
who got
fucking
sued?
motorcyclists, you pieces of shit. It's too early for this damn thing.
Jeff and Klaus tried to do their own called Jeff and the Fish Man. And they even copied their thing with the da-da-da, and they got like a fucking cease and desist letter right away.
Yeah, that's YouTube.
Yeah, it's from a newer season. I think it's.
I actually saw like a clip of that, but I don't actually know the actual episode. Wayward brought up a good point from King of the Hill with like Lucky. Lucky did start off very similar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and it was
he was like an episode
was,
about Khan actually the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was like a background
really
character there,
episode.
and then like I like the idea that people like that Khan used to be like kind of this rebellious bad boy when he was younger. Apparently, I was like, Khan, really?
You got a Papador.
Like, yeah, and then and that was like the main reason men got with him in the first place. He was like a bad boy, and I was like, really, Khan? Of all people, Khan? He was a bad boy.
You can see. You can see it.
And then like
oh
and
yeah,
then like
with his attitude,
and then
he's
like
such an
another.
ass.
And like then there was like another really cool thing in the episode. Apparently Khan can kick ass. He's like a legitimate martial artist. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? Holy shit!
He has washboard abs.
Yeah.
He's from a communist country. He comes from a really horrible communist regime, and he had to escape it.
Yeah, like he
pretty much.
You know, it's probably one of the funniest moments in King of the Hill that I remember. The one where Bobby and Connie break up, and Bobby is distraught. And he's like at the window. And he's like, Connie, I'm sweet on you, Connie. I'm your little candy man.
It was after he talked to Bill. He talked to Bill. That was a problem. That was
something like
yeah,
that.
Like he said it like this. He said, Connie, I'm your little candy man.
Connie just closes the window, just like, nope, I am out of here.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna be upfront. I think Bobby is too good for Connie. I think he really like. Yeah, because like think of like again, she's cheated on him with his best friend twice.
Oh, that is a good point,
bro. That is a good
point.
And not only that, she's super insecure. She's like, and I kind of get it. I'm not gonna like victim blame her here or whatever, but she really does not do a good job of like standing up for him in front of. It's Bobby the one who has to stand up to her dad, not her. She's never had to do that and say, I like Bobby. I want to stay with Bobby. You're gonna have to deal with that. She never does that. It's Bobby who has to be the one to prove himself to her dad constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
look at
her dad's a hater.
That's a good point. This is
I'm on a Japanese
that
subway.
is messed up.
I like
thinking of making a King of the
That
Hill
boy
reboot.
ain't right.
Well, not reboot.
That boy ain't right. Damn it, Bobby.
I don't know how it worked because one of the main cast is dead. I mean, actually, two of them because Luann's voice actress is dead.
Brittany Murphy and Tom Petty are dead. They can't come back. They can't come back to ride the road.
I think I know how they could do it.
Maybe they moved away or something like that.
They just did like a sequel series, I guess.
Luann and Lucky probably got in a mudding accident, and in the hills are probably raising their child. That's probably, and also to be honest, that's also how you bring in a younger cast member too. Is when I did the math, the kid would be about Bobby's age.
I wouldn't mind seeing like an older Bobby. I guess I think that'd actually be a cool idea.
I know that Bobby.
I like
Was her name
Yeah,
Grace?
her name is Grace.
Was that the
Her
name
name
of
is Grace.
Luann's daughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just
something.
said older Bobby.
Yep.
And it reminded me of the jokes we were making. I don't know if any of you guys seen most of Invincible, but they keep calling that
Yeah,
character
we know.
Donald that looks
Yeah.
like Bobby.
Yeah, it's him. He'll be circus training.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. Like Bobby is probably the best character on the show. The more you think about it, and you realize, and it's weird because both of his parents kind of suck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
Peggy is the worst.
Hank.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like
I don't hate Peggy.
Hank
Hank
wants.
wants,
Can I tell you guys about
for a
that?
little bit.
Like
not
here's
as
the
good.
thing. I don't think
Old-fashioned.
I don't think Peggy's that bad when she's a
I think
mom,
she's
but like
entertaining.
as a character she sucks. But like as a
Well,
mom,
I
she's
like.
fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna say I like how I actually genuinely like how self-absorbed she can be. It's like genuine flaws.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
like.
it's true.
I only
Yes.
like it. I only like it when
Oh,
they.
I don't
only
hate her
like it when they-
tell you guys
character.
about
I
that?
just think she's a terrible person.
I
That's
yeah,
just
like
it. I don't
Guys,
think
can I
they're-
tell you about
They're all
that?
kind of bad though.
There's a real
Like,
reason.
Hold on, guys, Soggy.
Guys, there's a real reason for this. So, about
Okay.
2 years ago, I did an entire rewatch of King of the Hill, all 300 episodes, and especially when I got to season 1. In season 1, if you look back on it, Hank is written much meaner.
right?
He is
the
an
first
overall
Yeah.
meaner. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
in
kick your
season
ass.
2, there's a particular
I
episode.
like-
Yep. There's the model episode. The episode where Bobby wanted to be a plus-size model, and the way Hank treated him in that episode pissed off the audience. They wrote hate mail to them, saying what a mean father Hank was, what an asshole he was,
I mean,
what a terrible character he was.
Oh wow.
But let me finish. The story's not over. So because of those complaints about Hank, after that episode, keep an eye. You'll notice a change in his personality, but not just his personality. Peggy's personality changes too. They took some of Hank's flaws and put them onto Peggy to kind of even out both characters. Because in season 1, she's very passive and he's very mean. And she becomes more proactive and he becomes less mean. Like, it's a very interesting thing to note with their characters. And after that season 2 change, they're written about the same.
Yeah, like about here's a weird, like there's a lot of stuff about that, but like I think like in season 1, I would even argue that Peggy didn't have much of Peggy. Let's be real. Peggy is a Karen.
No backbone.
Let's be real. She was Peggy is a Karen. She becomes a Karen. But like one of the things I never liked about King of the Hill. One of the things I like it when I do like that she's self-absorbed, but only when it comes back to bite her in the ass, which is often enough for me to keep liking the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Like when it bites her in the ass. I don't like it when they just either feed into her delusions or make her white for whatever reason. It's just fucking stupid. Like the one episode where probably like the worst episode for Peggy was the episode where Lucky is trying to get his GED so he can ask Luann to marry her because he wants to fulfill that obligation.
That was just one that's super mean of her.
She deliberately made sure that he failed because she didn't want Luann basically throwing her life. And again, and here's the worst part. You can understand her point of view because Lucky, he's a nice guy, but he's a bum. He's not in the best. I mean, to be fair, like what I do like is that they do show that Luann is like a big reason why he wants to change and become a better person. I do like that. But at the end of the day,
that's not just that. Hank, think of this, guys. Lucky is the one of his redneck friends that actually listens to Uncle Hank. I'm not joking. I think that's kind of why Lucky does better in his life is the fact that he quits his bullshit and listens to and he calls him Uncle Hank too.
Yeah,
that's
he does.
what I think is kind of interesting.
And Uncle Hank lets him.
No, he told him not to do it the first few times. He gave up.
Eventually.
Even even Hank admits. Oh God. But even
to be honest, it's so hard.
Yeah, like
he was
even
down bad.
Like even God, he was
down bad.
Bobby has problem. Bobby
Oh
has the
my God.
problems of a
That boy is
27-year-old,
right.
but he's only like 13.
Because he talked to Doomer Bill. That was the worst decision to ever. They should never let him watch the
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah. It's like
I remember he said, they were both on the couch and when he came back, he's like, Connie, Lenore. And they were just on the couch eating chips and crying together.
Yeah, Bill has issues. My God, and I feel like his issues got worse as the seasons went
People
on.
tried to defend
Like,
Bill.
I mean, to be fair, while I do get like his friends do like come through for him in the end, his friends they really do kind of suck. They really do kind of suck, and they don't
they do that thing where it's like they want to try to help, but it's like we're better off just letting Bill do Bill, and we'll just meet up with him later or whatever.
I mean, remember when
there was oh my God.
Remember 3 seasons of
rewatching the show? Oh, sorry.
Go
ahead. Soggy, go.
I was gonna say somebody tried to defend Bill to me. Rewatching the show, Peggy's a better character, and you end up feeling bad for the amount of time she gets shit on. No, Bill digs his own fucking grave and drags
definitely.
others down.
Like remember, he's had like 2 opportunities to like have like a. Remember, like the minister, she was like hardcore sweet on him for 2 seasons.
Oh my God, he was so
bad to her. He was so bad to her. I don't feel sorry for him at all.
I honest to God forgot why they broke up. I remember it was something
his wife came back. His old wife who did him dirty already.
Oh yeah. No,
that was the
one. What did he do to her? I can't remember what she did.
It wasn't fun anymore. He broke up with her because it wasn't fun anymore.
Oh, the worst! I hate him.
It was only fun when people were grossed out.
Bill it was like a taboo thing.
Yeah. Right, I do remember that. Yeah, he said that to her. Oh my God.
She
lost her job.
Oh damn!
She lost
she lost her job, and since she wasn't the minister anymore, she wanted to be with him. And then he was like, "Well, it's not really exciting anymore. It's not taboo." And I remember that. That was stupid.
Actually, here's the real one. Okay. What happened to him dating Khan's mom? And that never actually had a conclusion. He kind of just
I think it just fizzled out.
Oh,
yeah, I think that
they mentioned long distance, it fizzled out.
Oh, was it long distance? Because I thought she was never really had a resolution to it because it never said she left.
I remember
2 episodes later.
Yeah, they did.
Someone even said to him, "It's just gonna fall apart anyway." Someone said to him, "It's just gonna fall apart anyway." At one point.
That's a good point. Wow. People did say that. People actually did say that.
But the actual reason was status quo. The writers didn't feel like writing around that and just said, "Yeah, he's alone again." That's essential. And here's the thing: I do think that there are some times where Bill. A big problem is that Bill.
It's Fox.
Yeah, but
no,
I'm just saying,
Fox straight up said to King of the Hill, "Stop doing continuity. You're a cartoon. Stop doing continuity."
That would have been Simpsons.
Simpsons had continuity recently, where the fucking comic nerd's married now to some random.
Oh. Yeah, he has a Japanese girlfriend.
That's newer.
He has a Japanese girlfriend.
Oh, he's married right now. He's married.
I think he's married. Yeah. And what I like,
they're married.
And I think it's actually kind of cute because of course the comic guy is super cynical, but she's peppy and upbeat. And it's actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
That's nice. That's actually nice.
Yeah, she's a travel comic artist. She's a travel artist.
But here's the thing. I think with Bill, if you again, like I said, you do say Bill is an idiot. I'm not gonna lie, But at the same time, he hasn't really been dealt a good hand either in the grand scheme.
True.
I can't say
He was raped
say
as
that
a
much.
kid.
Yeah, he was raped.
Dude, we find out he was sexually abused. Yeah.
His parents, his father especially treated him like garbage.
Yeah.
He literally doesn't have any family left, and the only family he does have left is literally gay. So there's no potential. Yeah, there's literally like there's no. There's,
you mean like for
yeah.
The tree? I don't know.
But
I do think that was weird that like oh my god, there was like that one episode where like he had the 3 family members, like the 2 widows and a cousin that were coming on to him.
Oh,
that was a little weird.
Yes.
Man, King of Hill really got
that was the anime episode.
And another thing I found interesting about it was like there's like I said, there's like so many episodes where they could have shown the characters at least trying to improve Bill's life, and every time it seems like Bill's trying to improve his life, his friends don't do a good job of moderating him. I understand he's a grown man and you can't watch after 24/7, but like when he says, "Oh, I want to work out and I want to get in better shape," so like he starts a gym and like these dudes roast. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, you could have moderated.
I'm not gonna follow my voice there. I'm not gonna follow my voice there.
Well, you remember
but you could have.
Now they warned him plenty of times. They gave him so many warnings, like, "Hey, man, these guys are kind of douches, and they're kind of, you just need to do a little bit here and there. You don't need to go overboard." They said things.
Yeah, it feels like they only come in to do, in my opinion, they're damage control friends. They only come in when Bill's about to complete, like, they don't do a good enough job of stopping him before.
Yeah, remember the Christmas episode where he made his
I'll
house,
say damage control friends is better than no friends.
And he just kept it on for like way too long, and it started getting sad and scary.
Like all
his suicide. That was legitimate suicide attempts.
Yeah, it was.
And I didn't when he put his head in the drawer, that scared me because that reminded me when I'm at my worst. Like that episode's hard to watch because they really did write an actual suicidal character. It's a hard to watch episode.
And they try to play it off as kind of
cornrows too.
Yes, give him cornrows.
I'm making him look like a hip-hop girl.
I don't like how they not only tried to play it for comedy, but they did try to Hank's quote unquote old fashioned way of thinking was also terrible. He said he's suicidal. He's not crazy, so that's why he doesn't want to go see a therapist. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck?
But that's how they are, though. That's really how people that generation are, though. It's like, oh, he's just suicidal. He's like, no, they really are like that. They have those sort of biases.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, did our chat die, or were we not talking to our chat enough?
Yeah, no one has posted in chat. Hold on, let me go live message to see if anyone. Yeah, no one's posted in a while.
I think people are just. I think it's just a couple of people watching.
Yeah,
sometimes
right now.
Sometimes people just watch. It's fine.
I'm guilty of that with a lot of streams. I've just watched.
Especially since I'm drawing stacked Roger.
I don't watch a lot of streams, but whenever I do, I kind of just lurk.
I put it on the background. Usually, I'm usually not very. I'm lurking.
Yeah, I'm usually on my PC.
Am I going too far with this sexy Roger?
I think it's fine.
Or am I not going far enough?
But I have.
If you're gonna go sexy Roger, then go sexy Roger.
I mean, you might as well go all the way.
You
gotta ask yourself, right? What you're doing with Roger is tame to what Roger actually does in the show. You gotta think about it like that.
I wish I could drag a picture of Susan Wojcicki just slowly sliding in the frame with like the lens flares in her eyes. Just
because you gotta
going back to the whole.
If you're doing Roger, and you gotta ask yourself, oh, is it too kinky? You gotta remember half the stuff Roger even wears in the show himself.
Yeah.
This man would walk around with a 2-piece G-string bikini, somehow grow tits. I don't know his
Roger's doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I love how he just can randomly have tits in a bra. I love how he just puts on a bra, he has tits.
Oh,
But he
Remember the
kind
episode
of
where
does have
Roger-
tits even without a bra. He kind of does have.
Yeah, he kinda
titties.
does.
I was
Remember
asking
the
you, I was
Actually,
like,
you know
episode
what?
where
These
Roger was
Roger-
dating?
There we
Like, he has
go.
both
Roger was
genitalia,
dating
right?
There we
Scott.
go. Oh God, yeah, when he used the ball for a vagina.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's just
Oh.
wrong.
Yeah, that shit
Oh
was
my
nuts.
Yeah, Jenny from de Block. That was the name of the
Yeah.
character.
I forgot his cats all have names.
I like how the Asian kid in the group actually
Gum-
knows that he's an alien.
Oh,
He's just
I
like
love
straight up
Toby.
saying,
Gumby just sent me a picture. He's at a bachelor party.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
nice.
It's not.
That's
It's
fun.
not. It's. I mean, Gumby's a dork. It's nothing too crazy, but he just wanted
Oh,
to
he's
send
a
me a
Christian.
picture.
You about to get wild.
Aw.
He's my little George. He's a good guy.
He's about to get
Oh,
turned.
he's cool. Gummy watches
Um,
me too. He's a cool dude.
He's about to be turned.
Ay, man, my ass is sore. Okay.
Hot sats
I
along.
still.
That's what she
Yeah.
said.
Oh.
As I draw Roger.
That's what Roger
Whoops.
said.
I should not press Control S because that will bring up my save, and there's other things on there. Susan will not be happy. Susan was probably not happy
Actually, I'm
about
more
Roger.
worried about us getting the streams shut down.
Yeah, we don't need to repeat it last time.
That
happened
with the
last
lower
first time-
button.
And that was the thumb. And that was
Oh,
the
wait,
thumbnail.
wait,
We
wait.
get-
Okay,
That was just a
okay, I'll stop
thumbnail. That
drawing
was
Roger
nuts.
then.
No. We're
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Fine. I think we're
I think
fine.
Roger's fine because
Um,
he's shaped like a freaking bowling pin.
I mean,
It
he
really
is a
is.
Yeah, but I
fucking
gave him
bowling
some
pin.
boob. Yeah, but I gave him some booba.
She gave him booba.
You
Yeah, if
remember
you
that
get
movie?
moving, I'd be in trouble.
You guys ever remember that movie Paul? Where it was just like
Oh,
a
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Peg, right?
That was good.
Wait.
Yeah,
Remind
it's good,
me.
yeah.
I
It's
think
not
I
Peg
swear I've
too.
heard
It's
of
the
it.
one where
Paul, the
Seth
movie with the
Rogen
gray
is an
alien?
alien,
Yeah.
and Simon
And,
Pegg and
Simon
the
Pegg
other
and
guy
his
from
boy,
Frost.
his
They're
buddy,
nerds.
his best friend.
his best friend. They're like turbo nerds, and they find him, and they're trying
Yeah,
to
and
get
then-
away from
They make
Area
comics about
51
free boobed
and stuff.
aliens.
Yeah, and Paul is just like a diet Roger, kind of.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember thinking.
Here's the thing. Here's
Film.
the thing, though. Here's the thing, and I want everyone to hear me out when I say this. Seth Rogen is objectively unfunny.
Yeah.
Kind of is
I
though.
am
The older
not
I've gotten,
funny.
I was like, hey, he's not that funny. Actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
it definitely was a
I
thing
agree
where
with
the
that.
older I got, I was just like, shut up.
He wasn't so
Like,
bad when he
sometimes
was problematic, but then he
Yeah.
started getting quote unquote woke.
I remember when he came after Count Dankula and DM'd the Count Dankula.
Oh my god, that was
That was funny.
hilarious.
Dankula fucking roasted him.
Wait, what?
Basically, Count Dankula. Everybody here knows who the Count Dankula is, obviously.
Yeah,
But Count Dankula
No.
got DM. Wait, you don't know, Soggy?
Count
No,
Dankula
who's
got
Count
arrested in
Dankula?
Scotland for making a joke where because his girlfriend has now it's his wife. His girlfriend has this pug.
Okay.
And
Yeah, he had this pug,
Yeah.
and
That's why he's
basically he
infamous.
did a video on like a little video on YouTube, and it's like a little joke where he like got the pug to raise his paw every time he said "Psych heel," like a Nazi
or
salute.
gas the Jews. That was the other
That
thing
was
he said.
yeah,
Oh,
gas
God.
the Jews. It was
It was a
like,
joke.
it was
And he even
and
said in the
he-
video, "This is a joke."
And he got
Yeah, he was
arrested.
saying
Oh,
in
it
the
says
video,
something along
that's
the lines
the
of,
joke.
how can I make my girlfriend not
What?
cute? She's like,
Yeah.
he's so
Yeah, and he
cute.
said like, yeah, make her cute dog do something associated with
cute.
absolute evil. Yeah, like so that's basically what he did, and essentially it was considered a hate crime in Scotland, and he was arrested for it. And ever since then, he's became a like almost everyone who knows what happened is pretty much saying, yeah, this dude, he really like this is really fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
this is some
He
bullshit.
made a joke, and basically,
Yeah.
like, here's the thing: he became a free speech advocate. He was offered he was
Yeah.
offered basically, if you pay this fine, we'll let it go. And he said, no, I'm not going to pay the fine. I'm going
He
to
said,
go
I'm
to
not
court.
gonna pay the fine.
And yeah, and he kind of became, and that's kind of why we became like a huge, very famous guy for. He teamed up with
Following for it.
Sargon and
Yeah,
a bunch.
he was.
He teamed up with a lot of people. Sargon and I think he does a podcast with Bering. Actually, he's still
Yeah,
friends
he
with
does.
Bering.
Called The Incredible Salt Mine Autism for short.
And
I've seen a couple
and he
episodes.
also
Oh,
and
God.
he's also I think he's friends with Quartering too.
Yeah, they do the
Basically-
podcast together. The Incredible Salt
I
Mine.
wouldn't even now Soggy before you get on. He's not necessarily an anti-SJW type.
I mean, he
he's
kind of
clearly-
was
Yeah,
for a
I'm
little
ready
bit,
to
but he's
go-
kind of
maybe
like.
go-
That's
I
how
like
he
it.
started off at first, but like he nowadays he's just like really chill. He'll talk about
He
things
does the
in his
Mad Lad
opinion.
stuff, which
He doesn't
is
do
Yeah, I
that
like
thing
Mad
where
Lad
he's
a
like
lot.
constantly yelling
So-
SJW every 10 seconds. He doesn't do any of that stuff.
I mean, he'll
Most of
poke
the-
fun
most
at
of
him
the videos
still,
don't have
which I
that.
mean,
God, remember that era?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
the fucking
Soggy-
era when I was
Soggy,
afraid to
I
call
mean,
myself a
let's-
feminist and I lost my
let's-
voice.
I actually really like that era of YouTube.
Libtard, you stupid.
Soggy, if you
Hot
ever do
take.
get the chance to check him out. He has this video series called Mad Lads where he just goes over really crazy,
Mad Lads.
funny people in history, and they're actually really
Yeah.
good. Like he
Yeah, they're really
can
funny,
actually be
too.
a legitimate. They're informative. They're funny, and he could actually be a good. Yes, he has a good voice for like documentaries type stuff.
Yeah,
so,
like I would hire him for his documentary. That was a funny one.
I will say his newest one was really good.
it's-
The Andre the
yeah.
Giant one. Super
Oh
good.
yeah, I
He
gotta
did.
watch that.
Super good.
if you also get prepared for a lot of Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh yeah,
It's
he
your
does.
boy.
Yeah,
You do get the
Oh,
Raid
God.
Shadow.
Raid
But
Shadow
he-
Legends is
but
like
like-
80%
like
YouTube
what-
now.
Yeah.
But like,
Everyone
to
is
be
sponsored
fair,
by Raid
but-
Shadow
but-
Legends.
But to
Just
be
skip
fair,
it.
Pretty
he's
much.
clearly like, but to be fair, he's clearly like doing he's kind of doing the Wayne's World thing where he's clearly just overhyping it and like obviously doing it out of obligation. Like
I
he knows
like
good
that
well he
boy,
doesn't.
Raid
I
Shadow.
Oh,
feel-
yeah.
It's
seen
your
plenty
boy,
of
Raid
YouTubers
Shadow Legends.
who straight up
Love
just
that.
like who straight up would just make the ad and go, yeah, like just play it. And like they really, I think it was one YouTuber my friend showed me where he straight up like he's saying play it, but he put like text over his videos like, I never played this game in my life. I don't really
That's
care for it.
hilarious.
Yeah, you can see the script they gave him probably. Like, you know, it's like, hey, missing this hero.
Oh, what about I think it was your
Pretending to play.
internet historian.
And
I
the
think he
historian
made,
did
like,
one like
one,
that
two-
too.
Oh, I love
That
Where he's
was
like,
funny.
where he was just, where he was
Shadow
like,
Legends
again, it was
stuff.
very Wayne's World. Like, it was like, Raid Shadow Legends is the greatest game. like he's obviously just being a dick
you
Raid
about it.
Shadow Legends is
Oh,
the greatest game I've been paid to
he's-
talk
the
about.
NordVPN guy. He has like a
The
NordVPN.
ad
Yeah, the
cinematic
NordVPN guy.
universe. The
Yes,
ad,
he does.
yes, the ad,
NordVPN
the
guy.
ad cinematic
Raid Shadow
universe.
and Raycon.
The Shadow
Nord-
guy.
Nord-
NordVPN, Raid Shadow Legends, Raycon.
There's Raycon.
um,
The
Where he just
earbuds.
stands there with
Raycon is
wires.
Ray
I
J
love that.
earbuds.
And
Yeah.
also,
I-
he
I
has the
actually,
Oh my
ad.
God, I love
I
Raycon.
actually heard they're not bad. I actually heard they're not.
Did he
they're
also
actually
do the
pretty
ball
good.
shaver
I've heard
thing
good
too?
things.
Oh, the manscaping
I was
one.
planning-
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
oh,
one.
oh no,
I
Dollar
was planning to get a,
Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club,
Dollar
that's
Shave
the
Club.
other one.
That's
Dollar
an
Shave
old
Club.
one.
To get
Do they still
a set
produce
of,
It
those?
had something to do with shaving.
I was planning to get a pair of Raycon headphones once, but my friend / roommate, who is an audio engineer, was like, "Nah, bro, let me hit you with these facts." Man started pulling out charts and statistics on how good the quality is, and I was like, "Oh my!"
He got the
Look at
receipts
you.
on you.
doing your audio engineer stuff.
That's
Like
funny.
he had the chart, he had the statistics, he had everything.
That's
Why are you
hilarious.
drawing a
Penguin.
Why are you drawing
Should
a
we,
penguin?
Are you doing an edgy penguin?
Yeah, I was about
you
to
be
say, should we do your character? Edgy, should I draw your character for next week when we do the game
Draw
next
his
week?
penguin.
Go for it.
Yeah.
He's going to be
It's
quite-
Lord Pangington. Lord Pangington is going to Lord Pangington is going to be a character that Fen, aka Slim, is going to have to interact with.
Oh my!
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with me.
So is he going to be
yeah,
one
I'm
of the
gonna-
few straight,
yeah, I get-
penguins, or is he going to be one of the gay penguins?
Wait, what?
Well, remember the whole
I
thing.
keep
that's going on-
wondering if he should roll. I keep wondering if the orc should even be into him because he's bird-based, and I keep wondering if he should even have seduction or baby rolls. But, okay, I'm going to let you guys know this. After my campaign's going to be about 5 or 6 games in total. It's going to reach a point where I'm going to ask you guys if you want to continue with your character and go to the new continent, or if you guys want to retire your character, and there will be a story reason for retiring your character. And Lord Pangington, I keep wondering if I should even have him do seduction rolls with the orcs, because the next island, I will just say it, is kobolds. So I'm wondering if Lord Pangington, if he should be a party member to stay around, and if I should only do seduction rolls when the kobolds show up, because he's bird. And kobolds, lizards, birds, they're kind of
They're
similar.
pretty much related. They're super related. So that would make sense.
Weird.
So are they going to be like the orcs,
Yeah.
and are they going to be quote unquote sexy kobolds, or what are we dealing with next time?
There's a webcomic with a kobold that's
It'll be a while.
That's fair
like
enough.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think it's called
Tower
Monsters
Girls
Can Be
kobolds are
Heroes
drawn
too, or
pretty
something like
sexy.
that. And it's just like,
Oh my!
the main character's a kobold, and it's like, why is this kobold thick? It's like every comment is like, why is this kobold thick?
Okay, you had me at Power Girl.
Yes, sir.
I have
Power
issues.
Girl.
I'm sorry.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
You all
there will be there'll be reasons to why all the baby rolls. There'll be like I said, I actually have story reasons. I'm not joking. It's not just perversion for the sake of perversion.
I mean, nothing's wrong with that as long as you upfront with it.
Oh my god! I
true.
hope this isn't real.
What?
What'd you find?
It says I swear I hope this is a joke post. The reboot of basically they're trying to. I think it's going to be a reboot of Predator.
Oh, I saw that a few minutes ago. Yeah, what the fuck?
What?
and-
What's happening to Predator? What's happening to Predator?
Basically, they got Amber McMidthunder, which I swear to God is a fake fucking name.
Who is
but
that? I've never heard of that person.
who will take
fake.
over alien fighting in the next. Basically, they're doing a Predator reboot with a female lead, and she just does not look like.
Of course.
She doesn't
Wait,
look like she can take on a
human
fucking
female or-
Predator.
Oh, okay.
She looks like she's gonna ask to talk to your
Female
manager.
Predator. I thought you meant female Predator.
Yeah, but
You know
That'd be funny.
who
I was
would be
imagining
great?
a Predator with a Karen haircut.
Let me guess.
Oh
She's
my
going to
God.
actually be able to fight the Predator on
First
the
of all,
ground.
I hate the last Predator movie that came out with a burning passion in
You
my
know
soul.
who would be great?
Predator.
You know who would
Because
be
like
great?
someone released it. Predators was ass. I remember I was on the trailers. Like, what is this?
Oh my
Why
God.
is there funny
Wait,
humor?
are we talking about
Why is
Predators
it-
or the Predator?
Oh,
Predator.
Predator.
No, you
Go
better
ahead.
talk about
Wait,
the
Predator.
Predator.
The
You
Predator,
better
my
be
bad.
talking-
Predator.
What?
The Predator was straight up ass.
Autism.
Predators was actually pretty
Autism
good.
is the next step of evolution,
Oh,
everyone.
They
Guys,
Yeah, that was
guys,
weaponized
guys,
autism,
guys.
the movie.
You guys
Weaponized
know-
autism was the literal plot. I was like, you son of a. Who the
That Predator
fuck-
was like, hey, I want that
who the fuck
autism.
is
I want to
okay?
shoot up that autism.
You know,
man.
you know,
Like,
you know who would be,
what?
you know who would be a great, you know who would be great if there was a female Predator reboot, if that is thing.
Who?
I would like to see Gina Carano.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that would
yeah,
be cool.
Oh, yeah?
I would watch. I
Here,
actually
take
would
it
be
on a
okay
Predator.
with that.
You see, if anything, if they do another human versus Predator kind of movie, I hope it's like Predator 2, because Predator 2 is like one of my favorite
2
Predator
is
movies.
good.
It's not,
Yeah,
it's
that
not
Oh,
Predator
yeah.
blood,
was vicious.
but
Great
I
movie.
love Predator 2 because like that blood,
Love
that
Predator
blood dude
2.
was giving that Predator his all. And one thing I love about the
I'm
movie,
struggling.
the one thing I really love about the
Oh,
movie is
yeah.
the ending, where after he kills the Predator, it turns out the other Predators are just there the whole time.
They're like,
Yeah, they were
they're
just
just like,
watching.
wow, you really beat
Crazy.
him.
The
They're just like, wow,
the
here's your
entire
prize.
time, this man could have got jumped at any minute. But Predators have their honor system, so they're just watching the whole time. They're like, yo, you really wild on him. Here's a pistol from like the 1700s.
Can we just
You
talk
really
about how
earned it.
badass Danny Glover is? Where he just sees all these predators around him. He just
Can
goes,
we-
"All right, who's
Oh,
that?"
yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
and
the
then
Guys.
they just give him, and then they just like give him an
Here's
old
the
pistol,
story.
like say, yeah, you
Yeah.
bring this.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
yeah,
They're like, wow.
Can I
Like a
talk
Predator
about that?
is honor. What?
Can I talk about the gun? There's
gun?
a comic
The
book
movie?
based off the gun.
Yeah, I know.
The gun. So it
Ooh, I
turns
gotta read
out,
that.
yeah, the gun was owned by a black pirate, and that a predator showed up around the 1700s, and it was shadowing this pirate ship, and it actually liked the pirate leader, and the comic ends with like the predator and the pirate leader like taking on a bunch of other pirates.
Nice.
Yeah, like they team up together. Yeah, and that's how they get the gun. I think the pirate and the predator exchange weapons.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
pretty. It was cool.
And that
It's funny. You remind me of bringing up Predator. I recently played this little indie game I've been meaning to get into for a long time, but I finally picked it up on my Switch. Called Broforce.
Oh, I've heard of that.
oh
game.
nice.
And one of the characters is like the Predator. But his name is the Brodator. They pretty much just put bro in front of everyone's names in the
Nice.
game. That's how it works. So
Oh
John McClane.
yeah, I heard about that
Bro
game.
McClane, but he's just bro hard. Like you got Men in Black, Jay's in the game, but instead they call him Bro in Black.
What did they did one for Alien with Ripley and one for
yes,
Kill Bill.
Alien Rip Bro. Kill Bill, they call her the Brode instead of the Bride.
That's hilarious.
You have Blaze in it, they call him Braid. Neo's in it, and they call him Mr. Anderbro.
Mr. Andrew.
Yeah, they got the Boondock Saints in the game, so they're called the Brodock Saints.
I knew it was gonna be something like that.
They have Rambro. That's that one's obvious.
I know they did the Expendables one.
They did. Basically, every character is like from the 80s. So, and they do have plenty of. They have Tank Girl in it, which is cool. Tank Bro.
Tank Bro.
Yeah. They have RoboCop. RoboCop. Yeah, RoboCop. Terminator. Bronator.
There's a lot of bros.
The game has Broly and Bruce Lee.
Oh, that's fun. And when you said Broly for example, I said, wait, Broly from Dragon Ball Z is up in there?
Nah,
That'd be a little OP.
Bruce Lee himself. It's just straight up just Bruce Lee, like not even a character from the movie. That game has like 4 different Arnold Schwarzenegger characters and like 3 different Chuck Norris characters. MacGyver's in it. McBrover.
McBrover.
You got what's the name for Universal Soldier? I think they call him Universal Brouniversal Soldier.
Brouniversal Soldier.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the names. Ellen Ripbro. I already said they got killed. Oh, Indiana Brones. I actually like that one.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about that new Indiana Jones movie?
Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire.
Let him rest. Let Indy rest.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I asked. I feel like this is a unanimous thing.
These
like he's so old.
Remember when they tried to make Shia LaBeouf the new Indy?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you talking when Shia LaBeouf was going to be Indy?
Yeah, yikes! And now look at Shia LaBeouf's
I'd rather
career.
have Shia LaBeouf than the direction they're going in now.
What's the direction they're going in now?
I would have rather seen Shia LaBeouf do it.
They pretty much all but confirmed. Yeah, the next Indiana Jones movie is going to be, let's just say, female eccentric.
Can't we? Jesus Christ, we're really doing females of every movie now.
So pretty much everything that used to be focused toward guys, it's all going to be.
Guys can't have their own thing. It's not
I just want to say that I'm pretty sure girls like Indy just fine.
Oh yeah, they do. They absolutely.
I mean,
do.
the fact that he was like,
Actually, you want to know something I actually found out that surprised the crap out of me?
What?
I found out actually just a couple of days ago. My mom is a big fan of Indiana Jones. She watched all the movies when she was a kid. And apparently, like she said, it was mostly because back then they didn't have cable. They didn't have cable TV, so they only watched what was on TV at the time. And like Indiana Jones came on all the time, and she loved the movies growing up. So yeah, my mom's an Indiana Jones fan.
Nice.
But yeah, it's kind of I think a lot of people said if I did have to ask like one character who could probably be like maybe do like Indiana Jones' son if they had to pick a guy to do it, I would say just get Chris Pratt. I really think
Yeah,
he
I
could
can
pull
see
it
Oh,
off.
Chris
he would
Pratt.
do
Probably,
it.
yeah.
That's
Chris
so
Pratt,
awesome.
he's officially kind of like
Let's-
fulfilled that
just a
role
second,
of
let me mute
awesome
that.
Yeah,
adventurer guy.
I'm kind of
Like
just
that's
tired of
that's
seeing
kind of
him.
who
That's
he
the only
is.
problem.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, I
same.
get that. I get that.
That's what happens
Um,
when an actor is typecast. You kind of get tired of seeing them do the same
Yeah,
thing.
he's been the
Unfortunately,
reboot guy. He's been like the reboot guy.
the
Yeah.
reboot guy, the adventure guy, the
So it's
rugged.
like that's
The
like
quirky,
that's
fun
right up
guy.
there. That's like right up there with the like we got a female lead. Oh, we got Chris Pratt. It's like it just rolled. It just kind of feels like one of
Right.
those type of things.
But yo, seriously,
But
like you
Chris
know how to
Pratt
make
like
him
looks
female.
like if you put him in the hat, he would look like
Oh my
he
god,
could
yes.
be Indiana Jones's kid.
He'd be
Probably,
like a more
yeah.
bulky Indiana Jones.
I mean, why would you do that when you just get Tom Holland?
Tom
Please,
Holland's
no.
the
oh
best
yeah,
guy.
Tom Holland.
He's Nathan
Yeah,
Drake.
Tom Holland. He's
That's
literally
another
going
guy.
to be Nathan Drake in Uncharted.
No,
I don't
no.
believe
going
that
to
at
be-
all. He's
No.
And I mean
there's
no
a million
disrespect to
guys.
Tom
There's a million
Holland.
white guys in Hollywood that look like Drake. Why did you pick that
They
dude? I don't
literally-
understand.
They literally
First of all-
they already did a fan film with Nathan Fillion. They know that they could get the actual Nathan
Yeah,
Fillion.
just get Nathan
Yeah,
Fillion
but
to
the
do
reason
it.
I think the
Just
reason they
get
didn't
Nathan
I think
Fillion
the
to do
reason they
it.
didn't do it. I think the reason they didn't do that, they're not going with that is because it's a fan film. They're like, damn, we can't lower ourselves to a fan film status.
Yeah, we don't listen to
cannot
the
go
fans.
and steal the fans' work. That make us look like we're lesser than. We have to be better than the fans.
We
Here,
can't admit the
have Tom
fans
Holland.
might have a good
Y'all love
idea.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
remember how upset certain fans got when Luke Skywalker actually kicked ass?
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah, and
Every
the
normal
fact
person
that,
was just like, "Oh, this
Mark
is awesome,"
Hamill-
but
Mark-
some people were like,
Mark-
"Oh, he's problematic." And
No,
shit.
Mark Hamill actually said, yeah, he had a more emotional connection with that one scene in Mandalorian than he did actually
Mark
returning.
Hamill's like
Dude, I fucking love that
Mark
scene.
Hamill's like
Yeah,
like
I haven't
he's
even
always
watched
like
the show, just out of context. I saw that scene. I was like, yo, why couldn't we have gotten this? Where was
Like I
this?
saw,
you know,
Honestly,
when it
that's
comes
what
to
they
the
did
Disney
with
Star
Last
Wars
Jedi,
shows-
just that hallway scene.
when it
I
comes
saw,
to Disney Star Wars
I saw-
shows so far, they're pretty alright. Well, I mean,
I saw Star Wars Theory actually cry when he saw Luke come back on the Mandalorian.
Well, remember,
everyone wanted to see Luke be cool.
remember,
Everyone
Star
wanted
Wars
to see Luke be
Theory
cool.
was dying of cancer and like was watching
Yeah,
Star
Luke
Wars in the
Skywalker
hospital.
was an inspiration.
Yeah, so I expect him to be super emotional about that.
Yeah,
And
I'd
I-
be shocked if he wasn't.
My hero's back. That's
Basically,
what
yeah.
I like to see. Your hero is back.
hmm
It's a good feeling.
I know. I was
If I-
happy.
Not
You
drunk,
get
kitty
guys,
milk
just-
drinking. The Luke.
Yeah, let's just stop.
What's going on?
Oh, we're just talking about
we're
how
talking
Luke
about-
drinks kitty milk.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk
Ew.
about. I don't want to
Booty
talk
milk?
about Star Wars because I don't want to go into a rant about the Last Jedi again.
Sorry.
Don't worry, we
I-
won't have to go.
I've gone.
Yeah.
I've gone.
have to
I've
go-
gone
you have to be
three.
beyond
I've gone
that, Slim.
3 months. I've gone 3 months without doing it. I am going to not do
I
it.
haven't talked about that in
All right. Well, we can
years.
move-
I think, to be honest, I think it's been a hoot nanny since I talked about that. I've just focused
Yeah,
on
I
Bad
I
Batch.
mean, like there's
Bad
the
Batch is the only
occasional.
thing I've been focused on.
Well, I just
I did
recently
one-
posted a
I did
picture of
one
what
video
people
about
wanted
Star
from
Wars,
Last
and I
Jedi,
was
need to
done.
get it.
Yeah.
I
So
still
you
haven't
guys
seen third
were originally
one.
talking about some kind of chick Indiana Jones or whatever. Yeah, just make a new character. And I notice a lot of times when they do this,
new
hey, let's
adventure
make
movie.
it for the chicks, they seem to not really market it well.
Not really.
They
It's like
just don't
Yeah.
market it well. Plus,
I just don't
also,
understand what
women
Indiana
like men.
Jones-
Women would
Okay, I
rather
really
go see a
just-
man.
I just really
Women
think
would rather go see a man.
yeah. I just think they should just
I think
make a
they're
new
sexy.
franchise. I don't understand why it
Yeah,
needs to be
make a new
Indiana Jones.
franchise. Make a new. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
When they were doing the I remember when at the time when they were advocating for a female 007, right?
Why
Oh,
does it
God,
have to be
yeah.
like another like give me like
Around the-
006 or whatever?
We don't need
Yeah,
it.
but,
It'd be like
I'm saying,
double-
You
You
had,
know,
you had
right?
Moneypenny.
Hold on,
You had
around the
Moneypenny in
time
the
that-
Daniel Craig
Yeah.
movies. Just make a
Oh,
movie
around
with
the-
her.
around the time they were championing that, right?
Guys, I
there
have
was
a good
a movie
idea.
that actually came out that same
Um,
year that they wanted that movie called Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah.
It
that.
was a pretty
Yep,
badass film.
Yep.
It's not the best film, but it's
And
pretty
she's
cool.
a nice
Like,
cool.
and these same people who were like James Bond. I remember, like, I was like, "Have y'all heard of Atomic Blonde?" I also give that a watch. I'm like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Yeah, just
Yeah.
They
What-
fake
what-
as
what-
fuck.
that could have been the
It's
start of a
girl James
franchise, you
Bond.
know."
It'd be fake as fuck. Let's just call it what it is.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like here's the thing: you can't say,
it
"Hey,
was
let's have
lesbian
more."
James Bond.
I'm just like at this point, like you can't say I want more females in X or females in like say female action movies like that. But here's the thing: it's just the simple fact that a lot of females don't watch action movies. I'm not saying that no females don't watch action movies. I'm saying a lot of females don't watch action
Yeah, if
movies.
you
A
look at
lot
the
of females,
demographics, it's majority men.
Not the same
it's
kind.
majority men.
You know how many times I always
Yeah,
try and get people to watch, like some females to
you know
watch
what was
Hardcore Henry,
weird?
but no one wants to watch it.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh man, that movie's.
I
that
love
movie
hardcore.
rules.
Dude, you're
Hardcore
talking
Henry
to
was
the
awesome.
female right here who. Wait a minute,
That's true.
hardcore. Oh no, wait. I'm not thinking of Hardcore Henry. I'm thinking of Upgrade.
What? Upgrade's a good movie
yeah.
too, though. Upgrade's a good movie. Well, Upgrade. It was a good movie to the ending, in my opinion.
That's what
I
I
haven't
didn't-
seen
I
Right.
Upgrade, so I don't know.
I'm not-
I didn't mind the
I'm
ending.
not-
I didn't mind the ending.
Soggy, I'm not saying women don't watch action movies at all. I'm saying like
They're
at
not
the
the
end of the day,
majority.
it's
They're
not.
different.
It's clearly not the
They're a little
majority, and I think
different.
people need. Yeah, I think people just need to acknowledge.
Chicks would rather watch thriller cop dramas. We're
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
likely to watch things like Silence of the Lambs, Kiss the Girls, Along Came a
Yep.
Spider. We will watch action, but it's more of this visceral, in your like up close R action that's really fast.
Hmm.
It's more.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. You want to know who watches horror? Women.
Women do
watch
love
some
horror.
of the most brutal, fucked up horror. Oh yeah, me and my mother.
True.
My current
true.
boyfriend can't even touch the jaw. I had to show him Tremors. I showed him Tremors, and he was like, "It was okay."
Wait,
I wanna see it
Wait,
myself.
Tremors isn't even a
Tremors?
horror movie. What the
Tremors is
fuck?
based though. That's not
Tremors not
scary.
even a
It's a
horror
creature
movie.
Too
feature.
spooky. It's a creature flick, but
Dude, there's
It's not a
brains.
horror movie. There's
Dude, guys,
nothing scary about.
Dude,
I watched
I
Tremors as a
just
kid.
watched
It
it
was nothing scary
yesterday.
about
when I was a kid, it didn't scare me, but
No,
like Tremors
no,
did,
dude.
it really did the thing when you're a kid where you're like, don't touch the ground. So as a kid, I'm
The
just hopping
car.
on couches and stuff. Like
I thought it was
Yeah.
cool as a kid. I was like, "Oh, that is so cool!"
There's
Giant
a
worms.
legitimate horror scene. The doctor
Yeah.
and his wife, when they die, that's an actual
yeah, okay,
horror
that-
scene.
That's like
Yeah,
one
that
scene.
scene was
But like
messed
the
up.
way the wife dies is so fucked up. The fact that you're
And then-
think about that. She suffocated in that car for hours.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she got smooshed and suffocated. Yeah.
And then they
Also,
made,
there's a lot of
Four
brains.
sequels.
Like I keep seeing heads full of brains like everywhere.
Yeah, I love horror, so that's
It's
the
definitely
one genre. I love
horror
it.
adjacent. It's creature feature horror adjacent. Hey, did you
Yeah,
ever
that
see
makes sense.
Eight-Legged Freaks? I think that's very
Yes.
in line. That one's very in line with Tremors, but more funny.
Mwah.
It's
As an arachnophobe, I love watching spider movies. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I do it to myself at this point. I would watch movies of killer spiders, sit there for hours just rubbing my skin because I got the creepy crawlies, telling myself, man, that was a good movie though. That was fire. Wow.
Honestly,
I should watch
that was
again.
me watching
Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia. I fucking hate
Arachnophobia,
spiders.
Yeah.
I was about to
Eight-Legged
ask
Freaks,
about that.
Eight-Legged Freaks. There's this one movie with a giant spider and they're on a boat. I forgot which one that is.
Y'all ever watch
there's a lot
Slither?
of
Boat Spider. No.
Yes.
Oh, that
Slither
movie.
was-
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Mwah. Disgusting. Nasty.
Saw
That
one
was
theater.
nasty.
Vile. Nasty. Nasty.
What was the other one that was
Gross.
on a boat that was like in the middle of the sea? It was like a giant ass octopus.
I don't
There's
know.
Virus. There was a lot.
Virus
in the
had some real
90s.
good effects.
What's Virus?
Virus.
Man,
No, that's another
I
boat
thought it
one.
was
There's a
something
few
Horizon.
boat ones.
That's-
There
Yeah,
was
well,
Ghost Ship. There's
Ghost Ship.
Well,
I'm trying to remember Ghost Ship. I
yeah,
don't
that
remember
was an
one.
interesting one. It
Well,
opened up with a
anyway,
bunch of
Freeze
people's heads getting cut off. Like it was all
Yes,
soft
with
pink
the
letters,
line.
and then it was like giant wire. Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
one in theaters too.
Yeah.
I
I have a feeling I'll remember what the name of it was once the stream ends. But there was this one where, like, an octopus took over like this huge ass cruise line, and
I think I know what you're talking about.
Sounds
I just can't
familiar.
remember the name.
It's like from the '90s, right?
Yeah, it was definitely from the '90s. It was like
I know what
really
you're talking about, I
cheesy
just can't
CG,
remember what it's
but for
called.
its time, it was pretty awesome.
Is that the one with Jamie Lee Curtis? Is that the one with
could
Jamie Lee
be.
Curtis and the explosion? And I
Wait,
think
wait, you
Steve
said a
Ulrich is
boat?
in it.
Yeah, like a big ass cruise line.
and the octopus monster.
Yeah. I don't remember. I know what
And
it's
it
the movie
and
is. I
it
just don't
ate
remember
people
what it's called.
alive.
Yep.
Oh my god! I just saw that movie like a couple of months ago.
I know
And they
what movie
escaped
he's
the
talking
boat
about.
in
I
the
just
end
can't
of it,
remember what it
and they
is.
end up on an island, right? In the end of the movie.
And it looked like they was going to have a sequel that never came.
Yeah, because at the end of the island, they heard other giant monster screams, and I was like, "What?
And then they're like, now
What
what?
was it called? Oh man, that movie was disgusting.
It was
The
pretty
way
gross
the
because
way it
they
killed
was
those people. Oh
because I mean the people were getting sucked in anywhere there was a hole like that. There was this one
yeah.
poor woman that
You
went
ever
into the
seen the
bathroom and
GIF
she got sucked through the
of
toilet.
you ever seen the GIF of the actor was like he's wet, is like water upon him, he's like, I don't care. You ever seen that GIF? I think that's where that's from too, I think. Dang,
But the I don't care. I think that was from Hunted, or what the
probably.
Hunted? No, oh fuck! It was a Harrison Ford movie too.
Okay.
Harrison.
Ah.
I think we're switching genres though, but
Yeah.
The last horror movie I saw recently
Yeah.
was I think it's called Come and Play,
I don't.
which was about
Oh,
this
is that the one about
mother. Yes, her son is autistic,
What?
and this monster
Why do they have to keep
is trying to
demonizing
bond
it?
with him.
As soon as I find out I have autism, I
Oh, no,
find
I'll
out
say this,
all these
the
movies
movie-
just demonize autism.
I'll say this: the movie doesn't demonize
Oh,
autism.
it's not
The kid
demonism?
just happens to be
God.
autistic. The monster just wants to be his friend for reasons unknown, and it doesn't just have to be the boy either. You know, it went after other kids in the movie and whatnot. But like, it's just like the mother is struggling to deal with the monster, and her, trying to protect her son at the same time, and a bunch of other stuff. Honestly, it had a very sad but bittersweet ending. But the kid was just autistic. It wasn't demonizing him. The kid wasn't doing anything crazy. Like I don't know. Like if I said like what was one movie where
Like the
I
Sia
want to
movie?
say it kind of demonized the autistic kid a bit. The Babadook.
Babadook.
What?
Yeah, that movie sucked.
Oh God!
Yeah, the Babadook.
Wait, I actually
When
like
she like
Babadook.
yelled
I
at
was-
her son in the movie, which is like, "Why can't you be normal?" I was like,
Okay,
"Man."
I won't say it sucked. It was just kind of nothing great. It
Well,
was kind of
it's
okay.
I thought
how
it
she
sucked.
hates
I thought it
her own
sucked.
movie?
kid.
The reason why I thought it sucked because I
You're
hate monster
supposed to
movies.
hate the
where-
kid.
I hate
Yeah,
monster
and
movies where
Yeah, the point is the kid is annoying, and
Yeah, I know that,
so
but like
the monster sucked. I just don't think he
monster
was
sucked because
scary. It's not scary.
I hate monster movies where the way to beat the monster is just scare the monster. I was like,
I think what they were trying to do is the monster's
Really?
supposed to represent like grief and depression, and having the monster still be around was implied
Yeah,
that like
it
that thing
did.
is always there.
Yeah, but like
You have to like learn to
Yeah.
live with
That
it. I think
thing
that's what
was-
they were trying to do.
the build up for it though was so
It's more about her
spooky. Like they
feeling.
did a good job making it spooky, right?
Yeah, it was.
And
yeah,
then
they,
it was just
it was,
like-
the buildup was good.
And then it was just like she just screamed at it and it ran in the basement and that's it. Roll credits. And I was like, oh, well, that was
wow.
Well, because
boring.
I
I think it was more trying to be psychological rather than, like,
homicidal
monster.
towards her own child. Yes.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah.
about the fact that she hates her own son. The monster itself is her literal internal hate for her own child.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
definitely more
I
of a
just still wish it was
psychological
kind of.
movie
I just
than
kind
it
of wish
is
it
a
was more
monster
of that.
movie.
Why was it named the Babadook? The
But the
Babadook's
movie-
a scary name.
I don't know. But the movie
I don't
really
know.
played itself up as a
Something
monster
weird
movie,
Australian.
which I think is what hurt it because like people expected a monster movie,
Yeah,
but
that did
it
hurt
was
it.
really a psychological horror instead of a horror movie. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Instead of a monster movie, man.
it's
Yeah.
like
I still can't believe that meme came from the Babadook movie. I thought this was like a comedy
Which one?
show or something like that.
No.
So freaking
Oh, the-
ridiculous.
Yeah, that came from the Babadook.
And to be
There was
fair, that
also-
scene has a lot of build up to it.
It does.
Because that kid would have got on my last
Oh,
nerve. Too.
yeah.
I'd be like,
He was
"Kid, boy, if you don't,"
screaming his head off.
I'd be ready to smack the shit out of that kid too. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Why
Like, I'm
couldn't
sorry,
you-
like you, my kid. It's like you got to shut the hell up.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sorry.
they talk about
I-
how
I-
it will never. They talk about how it will never go away, and that even it really is more about your own emotions, and that the Babadook is all of her horrible homicidal feelings towards her own child. It's more like she has to be public and kind of talk about it, kind of like this is going to sound stupid, me comparing the Babadook to my late in life autism diagnosis, but it's
Yeah.
if I don't talk about it, I will hide it away, and it will just get worse.
Well,
will
I mean,
just-
movies.
it will
It's,
get
it's
worse
about
and-
autism, so yeah, go for it.
I interpreted that
Yeah.
as her it could I interpreted it more as her grief about obviously the father dying and like her depression spiral from that. That's what I kind of interpreted the monster as, but I also see the point about the homicidal thing.
Do you guys remember
That's an
when
aspect
they
of it too.
I don't know if you guys remember when they were shipping the Babadook with Pennywise. You remember
What?
that?
I remember
Yeah.
seeing that, and I was
You
like,
don't-
"Why
you don't
is
remember
this
that?
Why not?
I don't
I can
remember
tell you
what
what
happened
happened.
exactly.
Of course they were.
But
when were
they-
they?
I know what happened.
I think it was a tweet, right? That started that.
I
It was
think
a
it
glitch.
was,
It was a
yeah.
glitch. No, it was a
glitch.
glitch.
Was it
Guys, it was a
a
glitch.
Oh,
Yes, they put the Babadook at one point was showing up as LGBT films.
Oh,
Yes.
right. I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah,
yes.
you're
Oh,
right.
yeah,
It was
that's
a
what
book
happened.
on Netflix.
I remember that.
And people
Yes,
were like, "It's gay,"
that's
and then
why he
and then people
became an
read,
icon.
yeah, and then people were like, "Oh, Pennywise doesn't really have a gender in the book. It's like
Bruh.
they them or
Bruh.
something." So they were like, then they just started shipping them
The weird
together.
Pennywise kids. Yeah, the weird
Hey,
Pennywise
can I-
kids started
The
shipping
weirdest
the
ship
Can I
I
Babadook.
ask
have, weirdest ship
Can
I've
I
ever
ask you guys a
seen.
question?
What's that?
What?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had coconut caramel fudge cookies?
Nope.
No, that's a good question.
Is that what
Maybe.
Samoa is? Isn't
They're
that what
I
like
had
Samoa-
fudge cookies. I had caramel cookies, but not caramel fudge.
Caramel fudge coconut cookies. Like you
Maybe.
get them,
Oh,
you can
definitely
get
not
them. You
coconut.
can get them from like Girl Scouts mostly.
Yeah, the Samoas, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, those
Oh,
ones.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I have
Those
those.
are
Yeah.
dank.
I don't.
Those
Really,
are
I actually
good.
don't like those, unfortunately.
I don't think I've ever had those.
Not for me.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, to me, man, these things are like crack.
No, I don't buy those specifically because I'll eat the whole box. I don't do them anymore.
I just can't. I
Wayward-
just can't do coconut on treats. That's just me.
Wayward's like a Frankie from Foster's Home. Like she just can't get.
Yeah.
Oh, just to keep going.
I am, no, yeah, I'm terrible. If I could just buy like 3 of them, I'd be like, okay, I'll buy 3 of those. I'll eat these now, and I'll be like, where's the rest? Where's the rest? And I'll eat over my own time. But I can't eat a whole box.
Name
I
it
can't.
pot.
There's a porn
that's
there's
me
a
with
porn
marijuana
comic
right
there's
now.
a porn comic where Frankie whores herself out for her grandma's cookies.
That's
Oh.
funny.
Oh no.
Well,
I've seen it
Yeah,
actually.
Oh,
I've
yes.
Frankie porn. I had others
You know,
asking
for
me
kids.
Frankie porn.
And he wonders why people were like obsessed with her.
I'm telling you, dude, right now. I'm a bit tipsy. That's kind of what I was gone for a minute because like I downed a little bit of tequila a little too fast and I need to go get some water.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself.
Oh,
The
that's
tequila,
fine.
man.
he's feeling rough.
Remember, one
I'll be
tequila,
smoking
two
some pot
tequila,
soon.
3 tequila, 4.
Sir.
I've had a couple beers, but nothing that serious.
I've had some Fanta. Feeling fantastic.
Don't you want to
I'm
Fanta?
sorry.
I live in a city where people drink more Fanta than water. In all honesty.
Oh no.
Fanta.
Oh
than water.
god.
Unhealthy, but hilarious.
I love when I have people who complain at me about their weight and then I go, well, do you ever drink water? No, I never drink water.
There's a problem.
Disgusting. I couldn't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of water. Only one. Actually, this sponsor is the first soda I had in like 2
Yeah.
weeks.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not judging
Well,
you.
I'm gonna-
Don't worry. But it's just
I
like,
have to
I'm
drink.
just
Oh, no,
saying
I don't care about
Alright.
judgment. This sponsor slaps. This shit is
yeah, no,
fantastic.
yeah. I like a good soda every now and then. I didn't drink it for like years. I didn't drink soda for years for a while, and then like I kind of finally just started
Wow.
drinking it like every now and then.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
you pull
like,
out like
here's-
weird dietary stuff, right? It's
Yeah.
like I haven't eaten cereal, sweet cereal at least, and
Oh yeah. I remember
haven't
like
eaten
when I first started
cereal
back
in,
though,
like,
like carbonation
years.
felt weird. I was just
half
like,
a year.
I like here's the thing. I have to drink a lot of water. I have to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated at work because my place where I work sucks. I'm gonna be real here. My job sucks.
Yeah.
I hate my job. But at the end of the day, like I'm in front of a boiling hot 180-degree fryer all damn day, trying not to
Yikes.
get burnt,
Ooh.
trying to keep
Yeah.
up with all these orders because I show up when I show up for work. It's at the beginning of lunch rush, so I work from
Yeah.
then until about it only cools down around like
Do
3 o'clock.
do they let you keep a cup of water around with you?
Oh yeah, we can get all the drinks and food we want. Like we can do
Cool,
whatever we
cool.
Want.
Cause when I work
Um,
in fast food, they let us do that shit too. You know, a cup of
Yeah.
ice. You know, keep
I
it
used
next to
to
you.
be a fryer
yeah.
jockey myself.
Not
I
me.
used to like
yeah,
Slave
I
driver.
used to like sit in the freezer for a couple of minutes.
yeah. That's what I
Just
do sometimes too. When
cool
we're not too
down.
busy.
Yeah,
The
just
only time I
sit in
worked
the
fast,
freezer.
only time I worked fast food, the woman was like a literal slave driver, and she was like illegally paying me under the table, and she was racist.
Oh my
She
god.
literally
Ooh.
hired,
That's
yeah,
a triple threat.
yeah. She straight up,
Under
she
the
straight up told me, people of my cultural background just don't work as hard. That's what she
Bruh.
said to me after three lunch rushes paid under the table.
Damn.
Bruh.
Oh,
Like,
drive-through too.
here's
Everyone went, "Why are you working drive-through? You're brand new." I never worked drive-through when I was brand new. Why are you working drive-through?
Yeah, like here's the thing. So like we go like not only do I have to work in front of the fryer, 100-degree fryer. This place is ghetto as hell. So there's no air conditioning.
Oh
They say there's air
no!
no.
conditioning,
Seriously?
but there's only air conditioning in the back office.
Bruh, it's
Oh,
almost
go fuck yourself, bitch.
And that's
it's
Door
and
open.
that's and that's it. And not only that, um we of course we have to wear a mask all the time, so we added that factor in. And then finally, like the so I have to work in a 180-degree fryer in a place with
Yep.
no air conditioning, so we have to keep both of the like drive-through windows open to get a glimpse of a breeze.
Oh my
It's
god!
starting to become summer because it's almost 80 degrees outside most of the time.
Yep.
So like I have to literally stop. I have to literally stop like for like 2 minutes while the cars are slowed down for a second. And I have to go behind because we were not allowed to like eat or drink in front of customers, right? So I have to go in the back, get the water, and chug it down as fast as I can so I can stay hydrated and not pass out during work. Because I almost legit
Oh
passed
my
out.
god!
See, Slim, I don't know
Like,
about you,
Holy
man.
shit.
I don't know about you, Slim, but I used to do the same thing. But the only difference is, I actually just didn't give a shit. I would do it right in front of the damn customers. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I'd be like, I'm
I
not
wish
sitting up
you would
here.
fire me for having a fucking heat stroke. You out your goddamn mind.
Yeah,
My
like
health
I
is more
was
important
like
than anything in the world.
like I was like it was like during lunch rush. The thing about this about where I work is um you guys have you guys ever heard of rallies? Do you have rallies somewhere else where you guys are at?
Yep,
I've heard of rallies.
I know what they.
Yeah,
I know what they are.
that's where
Mhm.
that's where I work. And the thing about that
Okay.
makes rallies quote unquote special is that it's an only drive-through place. There is no like going inside.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
we
I
got
mean there
we
is.
got
I mean there
Sonic out
is.
where I am. That's
Yeah, well
Huh.
it's not even really like Sonic where we come and bring the food out to you. Like it's literally only drive-through.
Oh wow, that's
So
stupid.
Ah.
Yep.
yeah, I know. Like you can like walk in and order food, right? But there's like it's not like it's like a small little place where you like pick up your food. That's it. You're not allowed. We have like outdoor patio eating and shit, but like outside of that, there's no like area like McDonald's or Wendy's where you go in, and you sit down and eat and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's all we have. So like when the lunch rush happens, we're rushing to get these orders out and shit. So like I forgot to like chill out, and I got dizzy. I got really nauseous. I was like, hang on, I don't feel too
Ooh.
great.
Whoa.
And then like I said, I feel nauseous, and like one of my coworkers said, go in the back, and I'll go in the back of the freezer and cool down. And I get some water. And then when I was about to go home, like 15 minutes before about to go home, I said, can I just leave early? Because I threw up a bit in the bathroom.
Oh,
I even
Oh,
told him that I
shit.
threw up a bit. Can I
I
just go
thought you
home
were gonna say
early?
the
He's
freezer.
like,
I don't know how
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no.
survive in I don't know how long I don't know how you're gonna survive in June when July hits.
Yeah, you might be a little bit
Get a
fucked.
mini fan. Get a minifan.
Get a minifan.
They
and,
They did bring in a fan. They did bring in a fan.
Good,
About a few weeks ago. But like but again, that's just blowing air. It's not really cooling anybody. It's cooling us
blowing
down, but
hot
not
air.
like yeah, essentially it's blowing air, but it's kind of blowing the hot air. So
Yeah,
I
like
feel you on that
sometimes
one because I remember when I was working at McDonald's, they gave the fan to the cashiers first, and us kitchen slaves were like, "Where's our fan?"
Oh man, I used to work at a deli in a grocery store, and that they would pretty much do that way. It's like that was the hierarchy. You're a cashier. You're like upper class.
Right? The cashiers are the upper echelon. But you know what? I'll say this: I'd still rather be a fry cook than a cashier at any fast food place because I don't have to deal with rude, mean, heartless customers. I get to watch in the kitchen going, "Oh, that's crazy." Good thing I'm back here.
Yeah, like
I've seen it all. I've
me
seen it happen.
and Edgy were talking about that yesterday. I told him point blank, I would rather be on the grill and the fryer. I do not want to work the register. I would cuss somebody out. Like I'm just straight up.
One mutual I talked to on Twitter. She works at Burger King, and this happened not too long ago, a month ago. She got a shake thrown at her through the drive-through.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Fair.
That's an ass whooping.
By some racist asshole, but yeah, it's the drive-through, so the guy already pulled away. So it's like,
Oh,
bro,
what a little bitch.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's a
That's
bitch
why
move.
I'm like, yo,
Wait, is it okay
that's
for me to say
actually-
that? Hey, Sog, is it okay if I call a dude a little bitch?
Yeah, you can
You
call him
can,
a little
man.
bitch. Go ahead. He's a little bitch.
He's 18.
Oh yeah, he's a total bitch.
Yeah, that's a grown ass man.
Like
Grown ass people.
like sometimes you just hate when they just ask for a ton of shit. Oh my god, that's the worst. Like one time my coworker, she they asked her for 9 slushies. I was like,
oh, nice slushies. What the fuck?
like not like we are like, I am not kidding when I say this. It's gonna sound stupid, I know, but like we are literally in between two Thorntons. We are on an intersection street, and there's a Thornton's in front of us, and there's a Thornton's to the right of us. The Thornton slushies are $1. Why do you come here?
Because they lazy.
Why the fuck do you come?
Yours
They like
tastes
those.
better.
They like
Yours
your
tastes better.
superior quality for slushies.
Our food isn't that great. I only eat there out of necessity. I need to keep my
Listen,
strength up.
Slim, that for that guy, he has a different opinion. He's like, damn, these slushies do be fire. Hey, yo, rev up them fires.
Yeah. I realize, you know, the sad part though. When I realize that I'm a cynical, sarcastic guy working in a fast food restaurant that I don't like, with the ambitions of being an artist, and I also used to play the clarinet in high school. I grew up to be Squidward. I have grown into Squidward.
We've all been Squidward at some point, okay?
Yep.
We are all Squidward.
I wasn't Squidward at McDonald's because I was just having a blast. I was having a blast just doing whatever I wanted because they couldn't fire me. I wish they would. But UPS, I became Squidward. I became a mean Squidward. My little brother got the job and started working with me a few months later. We were both in there tossing packages, singing slave songs with our fellow UPS employees. At UPS, we like to call ourselves underpaid slaves. Yeah, that's what UPS stands for. Two
things. One, they can't fire me either because I'm one of the few people who actually fucking shows up to work consistently.
Yes, sir. You see, look at that. Boom. Benefits.
And two, you better watch out because your manager could say, "Hey, stop singing those slave songs. We technically pay you, so you can't legally use the term slave."
Where's my benefit? I'm cooking through the waters, running out of grease.
Gonna see Miss Elijah. Go to Mississippi. Go see Miss Elijah.
Remember that racist woman I told you about? I wouldn't be surprised if she ran her Panda Express like that. I'm not joking. The only employees she hired were Asian and Mexican.
That says a lot.
Like,
That says a lot.
here's
Yeah.
That says a lot.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about that.
And
My
she
mom
was Asian
said
herself.
my mom said this actually, and it's like probably the most consistently good piece of advice I've ever gotten from my mother. And she told me this: never get Chinese food where a place where there's no Chinese people working there.
Amen.
She
I
ain't
made that
wrong.
mistake
Because,
once.
Oh,
like,
there were
I made that
Chinese
mistake
people
once.
working in management.
Oh.
like
Hold on.
here's like I went to Panda Express in like my old
Manager
job
was
when I was a
Chinese.
bookstore. When I was like in a bookstore, we worked on the campus, right? So there was like a bunch of restaurants.
yeah?
There was like a Chick-fil-A there. There was a Wendy's,
Nice.
and there was a Panda
Nice.
Express. I had never
Wendy's
eaten.
fucking
I had
was.
never eaten Panda Express, and it's But one of the things that
Yeah,
really
that's pretty
pissed me off was the Lao mein. That's got to be the driest motherfucking
Yeah.
Lao mein.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? There's no sauce. There's no, what the fuck is this?
Dry lo mein is pain.
What is this dry?
That's
What
just,
is it? What
that's
is
just awful.
Dry,
Dry
you
lo
get the
mein
dry.
is
I've never
Where-
seen people
pain.
made that mistake. Usually it's the other way around where it's too greasy.
Yeah,
it's like-
yeah. Sometimes you get too much grease, and I was like, "Hey, it's a little. Ooh, this is too much.
Like,
Too much cholesterol."
like, it was
It like
legit-
it
it
like
was
hurts your
legit-
stomach when it gets down there. It's like pure grease and stuff. And
Right.
You're like,
I had to get 3 packets of sweet and sour sauce just to get it to go down. It was just so.
Damn.
It was just so
Bone
fucking
dry.
dry.
Paper
Who fucking
noodle.
made this?
So dry gives you a
What-
paper
who
cut on the
made-
way down.
Who made this? Who made these paper towel noodles?
Yeah.
Right.
I think the biggest issue I have with Panda Express is there's no General Tso's. It's like you need something with a kick, and it's. I mean, the what do you call it? The sweet and
yeah.
sour stuff is okay, but
They just have orange chicken stuff. That's really kind of
yeah.
Oh man, I'm kind of depressed. You know,
When
you
it
remember
comes to-
ever told you about the one Chinese food place that I used to go to all the time for like 20 years?
Yeah, they
Wow,
closed
look at that
because
one.
of the coup,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, not
that's
only
terrible.
that-
Oh, that's the worst
not-
fucking feeling in the world.
And not only that, like the mom who ran the place, she also passed away too. Apparently, so
Oh,
like
damn.
there's no way there might be no way she's coming back. So I'm just like,
Aw.
like again, like they stayed open 20 years strong. They've been around as long as I've been alive.
Well, Asian businesses they know how to stay open.
yeah.
They know how to stay open. They know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll give them that. Oh, when it comes to Asian businesses, they commit. They'll wake up
'Cause,
4 in the
like,
morning
They
to hit the
like,
market.
like
and
They'll save
it
money and
really.
hire their family. It's
Yeah.
like, that's one of the big things.
the
I've noticed.
family always. You will always
It's the
see one
family
teenager.
business.
Yeah,
You
it's like
will
little
always
like
see one
11-year-old taking your
teenager.
money. You're like, what is going on here? Why is there 11-year-old?
Right, you walk in, it's a 10-year-old just. Here's your order. It's like, oh,
10-year-old just spins around the business. She's like, "You'll pay now." I wonder if the Chinese
Just a second, I
restaurant
think
in
I
my
hear my
neighborhood is
mother.
still open. I haven't been down in a long time. I wonder if they still open.
Man, I will say one thing that kind of sucked about like
Hey,
okay, I don't know why I said praise it that way, but one thing that really sucked
hey
about
Slim,
like
can you
Yeah.
can you turn off my screen, Slim?
I think you can.
Oh,
Can't
sure.
you
I'm
do
not
that?
drawing
you
right
can do
now.
you can do it. Yeah. I'll say one thing that really sucks is like a
Thank
lot,
you,
of
man.
a lot of the restaurants I used to go to in my area are just like gone now, and for some reason we got like a million Mexican restaurants now. Which Mexican restaurants are great, but why are there like 6 of them? I don't need 6 of them.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Well-
Give me some variety.
yeah. I definitely don't have that problem being the Big Apple. So there's always restaurants. Too many restaurants, in my opinion. God damn
Is
it.
it like Dominican restaurants? Like, isn't that like the major
Well,
Hispanic
yeah,
population there?
I'm in Manhattan, so I'm around a lot of the I want to say more of the Italian kind of stuff, more of the bourgeois European kind of stuff. If I go a little bit east of Harlem, yeah, I'll hit a lot of the mommy and poppy shops. Like, oh snap, let me get some of the rice and beans, and all the
what's
other
one
stuff.
thing? You know something that irks me?
What?
That like stereotypical Jersey accent. I just hate the way they, especially on
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
I just hate the way they say certain words.
Jersey
Because
woman.
watch the clips of Sean Lay's like the dog.
The
Oh,
dog.
that's great. I love
Take
that
out
shit.
the dog, and it's like
I completely
Come on,
agree.
dog, not dog.
Dog.
For fuck's
amazing.
sake.
It's amazing. I
By
disagree.
the way, how is living in New York now, or should I say recently?
New York
Do you
City-
feel it's changed since COVID.
It has definitely changed with COVID. It's worse. It's ass. I hate it here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Also, things are riling up over here. Just yesterday, man, those the Palestinians and Jews were going at it a day ago. Like they're throwing cherry bombs at each other in 42nd Street, whatnot. I'm like, my
Oh
God.
no.
Yeah, crime is going up here. Crazy. I mean, like just yesterday, reading some reports. I'm like, damn, 3 people got like almost knocked dead.
Eddie, check your DMs real quick.
And a lot of them are getting a little too close to good. I don't appreciate that. New York Public Transportation is ass. The whole mask mandate. I mean, I wear my mask down when I walk around. I only put up when I gotta go in the store, but it's annoying.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Yeah, like my city transportation is actually pretty good because like all the roads are connected. So like if you need to get anywhere in the city, you can literally take the bus. If you know how to take like the 19th and the 23rd, you can go pretty much anywhere in the fucking city. It's not so big of a deal. It's just that sometimes the buses are pretty damn late. When they're late, they're fucking late.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, like
city commute is, well, city commute here is still ass. I mean, a rat almost fought a rat yesterday on the train. I was like, man, leave me alone. Why are you so close to me? Why are you so close to the people? Why do you have no fear in your heart?
The only two problems I have with taking the bus is sometimes it's super late and that does get annoying, but it's never too bad. And two, and I think this is probably, I don't know if this is unique to my situation, but there's a lot of crackheads. just
no, that's I feel you on that one too. Slim.
Yeah, like
as a New York City man, I can tell you there are so many crackhead freaking train fights you can just pull up on YouTube. Some I know in various locations. I've seen some in real life. I got memories from high school, just going to school. I was getting on the train, go to school. I'm getting off the stop. It's just this crackhead, homeless guy, could be both. He just got his whole hands down. We just hanging out. I'm just like, damn, bro. It's 6 a.m. I'm trying to get to school. And I also homeless wee. I want to go home. It ruined my whole day. I grew up around crack. Dude, I literally used to live right next to a crack house. Then you know my pain.
Right, like our neighbors were literally fucking crackheads. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating.
You know what's funny? I had the same situation. The only difference is we didn't know till like very late. Like this happened a couple years back. We didn't know these guys are freaking. They were starving their kids.
Damn.
The whole time they were starving their kids because they kept spending money on crack.
I'll be back.
And I was like, oh my god, this whole time.
Yeah.
When the cops came, my grandmother like held on to the kids until like the police come and whatnot. We getting food, oranges. I was a little shit, not gonna lie. I was like, oh, don't give them the good orange juice, not gonna lie. But I was being a little shit. Listen, man, I was a little shit back then, all right?
Bag, I hate to interrupt. I just gotta ask a question. Yeah. You're watching Amphibia. What the fuck is with this thing where Anne went Super Saiyan Blue or whatever the fuck this is?
I have no explanation.
All right.
I have no idea. What's
spoilers?
I can actually kind of explain. Spoilers.
Okay. So apparently, and I'm not sure how exactly it happened, she absorbed some of the power of one of those gem things. So she went ultra instinct for a very short amount of time.
Yeah. So unjokingly wise, apparently the girls had the power that caused the box to transport them here. But when they got here, the power was locked inside of them. So Sasha and Marcy returned the power to the stone, but Anne only returned it partially. So because of that, she was able to still use a little bit of it, and she just went ballistic. It's kind of random, but I won't say it was completely out of nowhere. It was kind of foreshadowed a little bit, I'll say. So
I'm kind of low key glad I did not get invested in this at all.
You don't like it?
It's really not bad.
I love that show. That finale was. Wow, I love that recent finale.
I like the first season a lot. I'm waiting for the second season to get put on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's gonna take a minute.
I've just been. I haven't really been focusing on anything recently because I've been working on my own stuff a lot more diligently recently.
Which
Fair
is
enough.
good.
You guys have been working on Callus Master, a lot more lore, world building, story stuff.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking of a new character actually that I might make, and it's surprise another villain
Mm.
because
The villain
I
count
can't help
rises.
myself. Basically, let me put it this way. She's basically like, um, how do I explain? She's like Karai in a way.
Okay. Which Karai?
About to say there's
The
so many
good,
versions of that character.
Yeah. I have to ask specifically because like
the
almost
good,
everyone is a bit different.
the good one from 2003.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't like 2012 Karai because she was basically just Catwoman. I don't
I
like
liked her until they
that's
turned
her.
into a snake. I liked her until they turned into a snake, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Here's the
Eh.
thing. I didn't like Karai when I didn't like Karai, even though it was pretty obvious that's what they were gonna do. Oh, it's revealed she's Shredder's daughter. She's Splinter's daughter, not Shredder's. And after that reveal,
So petty.
they do almost nothing with it. Just
They
almost
did something with it for like
nothing.
a good 5 episodes, and then she was like, "Yeah, that's my dad."
Yeah,
My dad.
and then like even then she still acts antagonistic towards the turtles for no reason in season 4.
Except
Like
Leo,
she just
because
yeah, except Leo, but everybody else she acts antagonistic. Even towards Splinter, she acts somewhat antagonistic, and I'm like, why are you guys are on the same side? Why
it
are
makes
you
sense for her to be antagonistic to Splinter a little bit still because of raised that way. So that I give a pass for a little bit because like I'm still but
because at that
my
point
dad, so I'll chill
kind
out.
of completely I'm just saying she like completely rejected a Shredder. It was like, okay, I know the truth. I don't love you anymore. I'm not your daughter. Yada 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 yada. So why are you acting like this towards? You have literally no reason not to listen to, or be it like there's no reason for you to act antagonistic towards the turtles or Splinter. You guys are on the same side now. Why are you making a new Foot Clan with mercenaries and shady dealings and doing all this illegal shit? Why are you not just teaming up with? It's stupid. It's really fucking dumb, and I hate it.
I'll say this: I do love 2012 Shredder though. That man is so petty. Oh God, I love it. I love petty villains. I love the salt, the absolute like what it takes for a man to be so obsessed with another human being that hard, despite being the one who you kind of won already, but you're still petty. It's like, yeah, I took his daughter. Yeah, he a rat.
Like he
But
he
I still want him dead.
literally Splinter, like if he had literally teamed up with Splinter and actually stop the black hole generator, you know what he said? He got a chance to get Splinter and stabbed him in the back, and even Tiger Claw's like, motherfucker, you just doomed the whole planet for this petty ass shit. And he's like, I don't care if the whole planet is destroyed.
Yoshi was more important than anything in the world. I did my job. I'm good.
I'd be like, nigga. That would be the ultimate, like, nigga. What the fuck?
I hated and loved that moment at the same time. I'm like, yes, this is petty. I love it. Delicious. Oh man,
he's a character you love to hate, and that's awesome.
Yeah, speaking of petty villains, I was just thinking about freaking G.I. Joe and Snake Eye movies coming out, which looks pretty mid. Looks pretty bland.
Yeah, I'm
wait,
over.
The Snake Eyes trailer, Wayward?
Is that who was making it?
I don't know. It just looks boring. Like it looks. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a more boring version of the Shang-Chi trailer. Like if you put those two trailers together.
Sorry, wait. What are we talking about?
They're making a Snake Eyes movie.
I didn't even watch the trailer for that because I had heard the bullshit already. I was like, we're showing Snake Eyes face.
They changed his race. They showed his face. He talks.
He talks?
Yeah, and he's talking.
Snake
It's
Eyes
an origin
doesn't
movie.
talk.
It's an origin movie, so it's it's okay for him to talk and change his race and everything else. And
Just
I don't know, it
Finally,
just
stop.
the
looks
problem's
boring.
been solved.
It just
I
looks
don't care.
boring. It just like the only thing that looks good is kind of like barren. I was like, there she is. Okay, she look good. She look cool.
I
That's it.
liked Snake Eyes in the other G.I. Joe movies. Like he was probably the best part.
Snake Eyes is literally the best part of those G.I. Joe movies.
That
Those G.I. Joe
Storm
movies
Shadow was
were-
cool too.
Oh, like the
were,
live action
yeah,
ones?
that Storm
Yeah.
Shadow was
definitely.
pretty
He's
fire.
the only thing I
Like that dude was pretty badass as Storm
Those
Shadow.
movies got a little weird, and I also
Told you about it.
Is that it? Is that it?
She was right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wow, look at that! I did not know that was real.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it's both actors too. Yeah. That is
Nice.
both actors. To be honest, I don't mind seeing them do Jay and Silent Bob again if it's for like small internet commercials for their pop brand.
Actually,
Well,
That's probably something
internet-
Kevin Smith should fucking think of.
That's another thing. Have you guys ever
actually-
noticed that trend
Internet
recently of like
advertising for pot.
advertisements using like 80s stuff? Have you guys ever seen
yeah,
that
like
recently?
they did
The
it with
ET.
they did it with Grubhub and
Gremlins?
Wayne's World.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Grubhub and Gremlins one.
Yes.
I think I saw it too. They did the ET commercial with what cable company was it? Comcast?
Yeah, Comcast.
Yeah.
I
And
have not
ET.
seen that.
So what happened was ET came back to Earth to see his boy. They got the kid actor. He grown. He got kids. Like his kids scream. He runs to the lawn. He's like, "What the hell? What's going on? Why y'all screaming?" He sees ET. He's like, "Oh, ET!" I was like, "Hey, they reunited." I'm not gonna lie, it's a very nice, wholesome commercial. He came.
That's
he
kind of
came back for the
odd to do that
holidays.
as a commercial.
It is odd as a commercial, but I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of heartwarming to see ET and him back together. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, it's a weird commercial, but it warmed my heart, you know. And then ET showed his family to him because he never really showed his family. Yeah, he's like, "That's your family, ET? Nice." And then ET leaves after he stays for the holidays a little bit. He just goes home, and then it's like Comcast by cable.
This is a weird
Well, I mean, that was
commercial,
so
though.
way he was able to get home again.
I'm just reminded of
I'm royalties off it.
I'm just reminded of that
There was
freaking Robot Chicken sketch where ET phones Elliot and he's all grown. He's like, "Dude, will you stop calling me?" He's like, "Do you still have the bike?" "No, I got rid of it. I was 15 years ago. Stop calling me."
Oh, still not as bad as the one where they showed that E.T. was special needs, and I was just like, "Oh, this is so
my god!"
And the whole reason why E.T. was there in the first place is because a bunch of the jocks left him there, and so they took him to the alien planet next, and that's when they cut it off. But it was like,
Robot Chicken was so fucked up. Robot Chicken was so fucked
What was
up.
it? You have what? What was it? You have one glowing finger? All our fingers can glow. What's up with you?
And then I think he gave him the middle finger. And that's when they took him to the alien planet.
Robot Chicken was just wild.
Also, something else, like the weirdest cameo I've ever seen of Bob Sailor was Jay and Silent Bob. They were on Impractical Jokers.
Oh, really?
Were they?
Yeah, they were on Impractical Jokers.
Wow.
The entire thing.
Kind of fitting.
Yeah, they were. They were
Oh my god.
And I'm just so glad that Impractical Jokers is still fucking hilarious. I am like, it hasn't gone stale at all.
I
didn't get to it first. My older brother really liked the shows. I didn't like it at first because I didn't get into it, but then I watched it, I was like, all right, these guys are kind of funny. Especially because it was during the time where I got into it around the time where YouTube pranks were just, haha, we harass people. That's it. Where the Impractical Jokers are like,
I go to Compton and say the N-word.
Yeah, then Impractical Jokers are here and they're like, watch us take our buddy and make him do something stupid at his own expense. And I was like, yes, a good prank, a good joke.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that video where
I'm gonna dig in your pocket for no reason and see what happens in Brooklyn. Of all places.
Let me pretend to throw water on your face after acid attacks have been reported. You remember that one?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
let me
they're
go and random
like
women throw water in her face.
Terrible pranks.
that's something the Jokers really try hard to do. They of course they try to push they know how to push people just enough. They rarely actually piss people off.
Yeah, they really do things to get themselves,
Yeah.
beaten up.
Like and even when they do, they make it like they quit. They know how to de-escalate the situation quickly. Like I remember this one episode where it seemed like it was really harmless, where Murr had to was picking up a bra and was and he had to pretend to see the size on this big black dude, right? And like the
Oh
big
my
black
God.
and the big black dude really went off. Was like, "Am I supposed to fucking joke to you?" And he just started going up on Murr. And they quickly got security. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw things get real on the show.
Yeah, you gotta be careful sometimes. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, but they never push it too far. It is mostly a show where it's at their own expense, and I think I respect them for that at least.
That's why I like Impractical Jokers. Like a lot of stuff they do most of the time is at their own expense. They're not out here. I'm sitting your phone.
For some reason, when you were talking about randomly saying the N word, I just remember this damn right around Mortal Kombat 11 came out. There was this video somebody talking about Noob says the N word, and it's like someone dubbed voices over it. Noob is about to fight Jack. He goes, "I'm going to say the N word," and Jack goes, "You may look black, but you can't say that word." He goes, "Yes, I can." He almost says the N part, and it it's got fucked up, but it's good.
Let me
find it. This won't get the stream taken down or anything because it's not like he doesn't actually say it.
Yeah, it's one of the videos that it cut off. His videos.
I think it cuts off.
I mean, like again, 4 black guys, nigga.
Yeah, no one's gonna. Hold up, is this the right one?
It's literally make the white person uncomfortable.
Oh, I found
this is the stuff that
I found it, but it's really
I swear you guys like to do that just to see my reaction sometimes.
I'm gonna share my screen.
No, Soggy. We talk like this all the time.
Well, see, I try my best to not use the word nigga, but sometimes it just happens.
It just comes out, Okay, I will admit this is super low quality, but this is the video. I got the video up.
Brooklyn piece.
It's really low quality. I don't know why it is. I can't turn it up.
That's fine.
I'm going to say the N-word. You may look black, but you can't say that word. Yes, I can.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What was that in your recommendations there, Edgy? I wanted to see those.
What?
Recommendations.
What is those recommendations?
What was our recommendations?
When your recommendations are sus, wow.
What was it about recommendations that was weird?
There was a lot of questionable weave shit there, Edgy.
I blame Todd. He uses my damn YouTube account when I'm not looking.
Of course, that's anime shit. That's what really happened.
He looks at that damn anime shit all the fucking time.
My big brother is using my YouTube account. I didn't notice until a couple of weeks ago. Because I'm sitting there I watch YouTube. I'm like, let me go to my history, find that video again. All I see is 10 to 20 different videos of Super Mario Brothers music, and I was like, what the hell?
At least it's not Fortnite.
Oh my god!
My little brother.
This is not Ben Shapiro shit.
My little brother. First of all, he's only 9.
Is worse.
He's only 8, so he's not on that kind of YouTube stuff yet, and he's autistic, so he slowly he moves on from things to things. So for a while, he was on.
Careful, he might be on the facts and logic side soon.
Well, he was on.
Careful, he might. You'll find one of these days. You'll find a video that says facts and logic on it.
I won't let him. He
was on. What?
He was on crack because he
Are you saying crack or
Crash Bandicoot?
Oh,
I don't like where this is going.
What? You gotta say crack? Are you okay, Slim?
What happened?
fly or gnat or some shit flew up my nose. God damn
Oh
it!
shit!
Dang.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go get some water. Give me a second.
Yeah, get
Oh
oh
God.
shit!
I once had a water bug crawl up my pants.
Ugh!
Oh my.
I punched
Oh.
the
I
shit
had
out of
a
my leg.
fly
It
fly
hurt
down my
really
throat
bad.
at one point. That was disgusting.
I once got
Of all the
headbutted by
things
a
I was thinking of
dragonfly.
hearing today, that was not one of those things.
Oh, I got a story like that. One
I
time
were,
I was like, got taken to like my grandmother's church, and like it's like one of those 2-hour churches. I fell asleep in the middle of it.
Oof,
I had a dream that had like a bug was flying in my
that's
face. So me in my dream, I like slept, did this thing. I slapped my face as hard as I could to like get the bug out of the way, and I woke up to that. And I was like, oh.
That's exactly how it would be. But you said 2-hour church. I'm just sitting there like 2 hours.
Yeah,
That's-
2 hours.
That's
I
so
was-
short.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh, really? That's short?
It's
Listen,
so
man.
bad.
Listen, man. I'm black.
Yo.
Black churches, they'll keep you there forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Your mom be
That's
like,
exactly
okay, we're
it.
leaving
All
now.
day.
Let me go talk to the pastor real quick. And you're sitting there for like another 10
Real
hours.
quick turns into 20 hours.
Just crying like, I want to go
And
home.
now you're
Bro,
at the
someone
potluck.
uploaded a 4K
Now you're
remaster
at the
of.
after church potluck. All this.
Yep,
Then you turn around and all of a sudden you're at the after church potluck.
But because it's food,
And you
then
go,
I'm not complaining now.
Mom, I
Like, well,
want to go home.
yes.
You just
I
go,
remember those
I wanna
times where
go
it's like-
home, but there's still only 2 hours of cartoons left.
There were times where it was like, yo, listen,
You drive me to
another church lady would
fucking
take us home.
Adventist.
Yeah, my godmother would take us home sometime. You know, so Sister Lisa,
I-
like, listen, we're going home. I was like, oh, thank you, Sister Lisa. I'm sick of being here for like 5 hours on a Sunday. I got school tomorrow. I want to spend my Sunday having fun.
My family was part of Seventh-day Adventist, which means church on Saturday. So no fucking cartoons for me.
church on a
Yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, it was
Hey,
horrible.
God.
That's too much.
Yeah.
The only times I did Saturday stuff was like
Yeah. And
choir practice, but that was really it. But a full service on Saturday? No.
Okay,
No, I'm good.
so
Thank you.
so I was looking
What are
through
you- what are
YouTube. Someone
what are
did a
you- what are you
4K
talk- what are you
remaster
talking
of
about?
Noob Says the N word.
Church service. Church service,
Church-
and
church
like how
service?
sometimes how you be in church for like 5 hours.
Oh hell no!
Oh yeah. Yeah.
that was the Southern
Here's-
Baptist I was dating.
Soggy said
Here's
he was
the-
in church on
I was-
Saturdays too.
That's
Yeah,
not
I
how
was
it works for
dating
me.
a closeted lesbian Southern Baptist at one point, and her church was all day too.
All
no.
day.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a Baptist, right? And here's the thing.
Yeah.
We would wake up on Sunday at 7:00. We get to church by about maybe 7:45 or 8.
Yeah.
And we usually get out at about 11. But it always felt like 12 hours. it
It feels
always
like
felt
that, bro.
It always feels like it does. Like, you think about it, 8:00 to 11:00 doesn't sound that bad. But when you're a
It
kid,
doesn't.
when
it's
you're a
forever.
kid on a
Yeah.
weekend, and you
It's
gotta wake
forever.
up early, and you gotta go to that shit,
Oh
and and after that, you gotta go to
Put on your
Sunday
church
school.
shoes. Put on
Oh,
your
fuck all
the
that.
Sunday school. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes it'd
Oh,
be 8 to 2.
God.
Sometimes they really went from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm just sitting there like, I want to go home.
Yeah,
I
that
want
was
to
every
play with
kid.
my bionicles.
And it's
Do not
like
want to be here.
it's like who I don't want to wake up early on a Sunday. Or I don't want to do that. It's fucking
Nobody
Sunday. I don't want
does.
to wake up early. I love me some Jesus, but there's a
Mhm.
limit.
I love
but
you,
like,
Jesus, but man.
I'm just like, yeah, around 8:00 to 11, but it felt like as you got older, it became less of a big deal. You know what I mean?
Of course, you wake up now. You're used to it. You get older, you're used to it. It's like, all right, time to church. Iron your clothes, get all nice and sticky.
I
You
wasn't in it anymore. I was way.
we used to do
What?
back after church, after every service of church, we would all go to my great grandma's house, and we just all get together and just fucking have a Sunday dinner, and we'd all play cards and play the Sega Genesis upstairs in my uncle's
Oh,
room,
lucky.
Yeah, yo,
Ooh.
Slim.
and
I do.
and
Yeah.
hang out on
Oh,
the porch.
man. Oh, that's
Like-
oh man. I'm getting flashbacks, bro. That's how we used to do with our pastor too. She invite everyone. We were a family church. We were a family church of sorts. Everyone there I considered family. Your pastor, she had the house. After church, sometimes we go to her house. Ooh, we just be chilling. Xbox downstairs. Oh, that's where the kids go play. We weren't allowed to watch anything. Spooky though.
That episode, King of the
Harry
Hill, is
Potter.
making me more mad. The fact that Bill dumped his pastor. And you guys telling me about all these nice pastor stories.
That made me so mad.
Episode's making me madder.
My pastor always encouraged me. My pastor always encouraged me when I was a kid to do just everything, art-wise, music-wise.
Sounds like a good guy.
Nice.
A wholesome King of the Hill moment people don't think about. Yeah, you remember the episode with the Canadians and shit? Well, remember there was a part where they make a kegerator in the backyard, in the front yard, and Hank makes a bunch of customized beer mugs for all of his friends. And one of the things that's wholesome about it is he actually made one for Lucky and Khan too. So these are two characters he either felt indifferent to or just outright didn't like, but now at this point he considers them two more of his best friends.
Yeah, Khan, by the end there, Khan was more of like a friend of me. They enjoy Ribbit.
I wouldn't even call them frenemies. I'd just say they're a bit vitriolic, but they're ultimately just straight up friends at this point by the end of the series.
Yeah.
It's
really that friendship you have where sometimes you'll see your friend and go, "Sup, douchebag."
Yeah, that's
nugget. And then you just high five, and it's like, "So, how was your day?"
That's kind of
insult. Because sometimes you have friends you would not start off with an insult with. But sometimes you got friends and you're just like, "Oh, hi, how's it going? How's your day?" Some friends you're just like, "Look at this ugly bastard. What's up?"
Okay.
Bitch.
Exactly.
Who was the worst character? Who was the worst character in King of the Hill? Who was the worst person objectively? I still to this day I think it's John Redcorn. I think John Redcorn is the worst character in the show.
Wait, no, Ted Wasanason. Ted Wasanason.
You're supposed to hate him. You're supposed to hate him though.
Yeah,
At least John Redcorn eventually kind of grew as a character.
No, not
I can
really.
kind of see. I can kind of see where you're coming from.
He finally backed off.
I mean, he stopped cooking, but that's mostly because she stopped allowing him.
Yeah, well, that wasn't really him deciding not to do it. It was that Dale was such a giga chad that he literally fucked his wife so good that she left. I did
like the episode where he became friends with them. He's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna try and pursue her anymore because I'm actually friends with him now. I'm actually friends with."
It was he kind of just backed off because
he kind of breaks that one point.
I will say they didn't have much to do with him anymore after that point. They had random things where no, he's trying to be a rock star. Now he's trying to get a casino. They never had any idea to do with much of that.
You run out of stuff to do for your character when you just throw hobbies at them.
He became a kids performer. Guys, after the casino incident, he actually became a children's performer. John Redcorn's life turned around, and he actually started making money. Yeah,
I forgot about
and
that.
then he tried to go after Nancy again.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and not only that, he tried to go after.
And he got a hot wife and a kid at the end. He got a hot wife and kid at the end. I mean not the kid. I don't mean a hot kid. I mean a hot wife.
Yeah.
No, I remember that. It was actually the other girl that because his son,
he tries to fuck his own sister.
Well, he doesn't know that though. He doesn't know that though. He didn't know it was a sister.
Yeah,
but that does happen like that though. I've heard that happen for the people they meet their their unknown half sister. That's a big fear of mine. Because I don't know what my dad.
Now remembering the one scene. There's a Steve Harvey prank call where he calls someone who just got married and was like, "Yeah, well, your wife's mom and your dad knew each other." And he's like, "What are you trying to say?" "I'm trying to say your wife is your sister." He goes, "No, that is my wife." He's like, "Sir, that is also your sister, your half sister." No. You you don't understand. That is my wife. No, that is your half sister.
One One
That
tier.
is
Like that might
that would
like,
mess you
like,
up.
that
That
might
would mess you up.
that might legitimately happen to me because like you know how some people say their parents are their fathers are Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
mine is an avalanche.
Oh no.
Like I have so many brothers. Like here's the thing. Whenever basically when you have a new child and someone puts up a child support claim, basically puts a child support claim, all of the children who are also in those claims, who've been in those claims before, get notified as well. So every time I got like something with the claim of child support, that came, I got a basically a heads up in the mail.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've gotten so many of those over the years.
Oh wow.
The only thing I know definitively
I didn't get any of
is
those.
the only thing I know definitively is that as far as I know, I'm his oldest. I'm his oldest child. I'm his first child.
I'm the
But
fourth.
other than that, I have so
Government
many
doesn't even know
siblings
if
that
I'm
I
alive
don't
or
even.
dead.
So,
Soggy's off the
Soggy.
grid. Soggy's
Wow,
off the
you don't even know
grid.
how many.
Well,
Yeah, my name's been
but
changed
like,
even by the government, and I did go by a fake name. I've been deep underground. I almost went full underground witness protection, changed my name. Oh, and I told you
Based.
guys, my dad tried to kill me and my mom, and my grandmother tried to kidnap me. So I've
I take it
actually
back.
been in deep
Not
hiding. No,
Spoke
yeah,
to
no,
me.
I have multiple identities.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's
So
nuts.
yeah, so if any trolls try to fuck with me online, nah, man, I've already been through the fucking real ringer.
They're gonna get the wrong.
Sorry if
information,
I've been
like,
bringing up dark
wait a minute.
subjects.
So, Soggy, do you
Sorry
remember
about
the
bringing
last
up dark
episode of
stuff.
King of the Hill?
My pills are off. Oh, To Grill with Love.
I love
Yep.
that episode.
Well,
One.
that was supposed to be the last, but Fox didn't show the last episodes. Adult Swim had to. Like I
Yeah,
think
I'm
like
trying
a
to
oh
month
yeah,
remember
I
after
do.
King of the Hill
I
ended,
do.
Adult
I do
Swim showed
remember.
them.
I do remember that. And actually,
Grill
the
with Love.
official and the technical last episode is actually a Manic Con.
Yeah.
Because
Manic
because
Conde, great episode.
Yeah, that was the one where Khan basically was manic depressive and he had to do some job for Hank and his mood
A robot
swings were
grill.
really bipolar. Well, I'm not sure if bipolar is the right word for it, but
no, he was actually bipolar, manic depressive, and he takes and Min literally tells Hank, make sure Khan takes his medicine because if he doesn't, he's gonna
like, don't do that
flip
shit.
out and go crazy.
For his moods. For his moods. That's the word she. And even Peggy goes, did you say for his moods? That's the words they use when someone's manic depressive.
I mean, like, it is. Like, I get like what she's trying to say. Like, I think Shelly said that in a way for them to understand. Like, because again, the best way to describe manic depression would be radical mood swings.
Yeah, episode.
But it's deeper. It's deeper than that, obviously. But it's the best way you can like explain it to people. Efficiently. One of the funniest episodes was literally when Connie had her first period and like Hank was left alone and had no idea what to do. And
Do not put a Band-Aid on it. Do not put a Band-Aid on it.
And then like she said, and then like Hank, and then like Connie said, Mr. Hill, and he's like, what's wrong, Connie? He's like, well, and then she just writes it down and just shows it to him like, Mr. Hill, I just had my first. And then like he's going to Megalomart and he doesn't know what to pick, and then he realizes he has to call Khan at like the conference, and he's on stage and he's getting this news, and he's like, what the?
Because like it's so funny too. Because like Khan didn't want a girl too. Like he named her, after himself.
Con Jr.
Con
Yeah.
Jr.
Just out
Because
of
he wanted a boy.
and he was like, "This is the last thing he wanted to deal with ever." It's the best episode.
For real.
I feel like
Oh yeah.
Khan would just grab Connie. Is like, why weren't you a boy? Like,
This would be so much
immediately
easier.
The living
Bro,
room. Like,
he
why
was-
couldn't you be a boy?
I think Khan's just insecure because I don't think he really knows how to deal with having a daughter. Like some people just don't know how to deal with having a daughter, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it really is. It's really clear he has no idea what he's doing because I remember at one point I remember one time when it was the episode where Bobby, Connie and Bobby, Connie, and Joseph. It was the first time she quote unquote cheated on Bobby with Joseph, by the way. And
Oh, wow.
they're in the cave down together.
Oh yeah.
And
They weren't dating then, though.
yeah, but
They
come
weren't
on,
dating. They weren't dating then.
yeah,
It was
I know,
just a
but
weird,
it was,
awkward scene. Well, that was even the scene. Well, that was the scene that Joseph said to Bobby. That's how he knew Connie was more into Bobby than him.
Yeah.
They just held hands. The fact that
know.
the boy who held hands with her straight up said to the other boy, "Nah, she's more your girl." But no, Connie shouldn't be with Bobby. You're right. Connie should be on her own. She shouldn't be with any boys.
She has issues she needs to sort out herself. She has.
Yeah.
I wish they would
Yeah,
actually focus
things
more
out.
on that, honestly.
She
But
needs to
anyway,
finish school.
yeah. But anyway, I remember when Khan says he's actually okay with Bobby around. At first, anyway, he's okay with Bobby around Connie because he knows Bobby's a good kid and would never try to take advantage of her or anything. But he's like that gribble kid. Oh hell to the no! Nope. I do not trust the right. Nah. I'm like, nah.
Remember when Peggy was trying to keep Joseph away from his own sister?
Yeah, he was constantly telling Bobby to go out there and
when
be
she
with.
kept sending it, Bobby. Three's a
be-
crowd.
to
Go,
be a
Bobby.
third
Go,
wheel.
third musketeer. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to ask.
for a chick.
There's something I want to ask. Did Bobby? I mean, did they ever confirm that Bobby knew about John Redcorn and
I don't think he did.
No, they never confirmed. They never confirmed. Somebody said that they thought he might. They just think Bobby might.
Yeah, I remember in the show, I think Peggy said this and Bobby might know. I think she said something like that. Bobby might, because again, Bobby isn't stupid. Bobby is not a stupid character.
No, he's not.
Contrary to popular belief, he's actually
He's just
pretty.
young.
He's if you watch a lot of the episodes,
average.
Bobby even comes off as a straight man. Just like he does come off as a straight man in a lot of episodes.
Even
So
to his
he's not-
parents, yeah.
Yeah, he's not stupid.
He's his son's kid. He's
yeah,
very much
he really-
his dad's kid.
Uh,
Good practical
wish-
sense. I think practical sense is not the same as core intelligence.
yeah. Here's the thing. I think
math,
Bobby.
I won't trust Bobby with math, but I'll trust Bobby with leadership.
Yeah, when it comes to leadership, life advice, and when it comes to wisdom, I think Bobby is actually a lot wiser than people give him credit for. But he's not stupid.
Yeah.
He's far from stupid.
Yeah. No.
So I think he knew, but everybody else, he just didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Probably
because again, he know because everybody knows if Dale ever found out the truth, it would destroy him and he'd be just as bad as Bill. But I think Bobby kind of feels. I think because Bobby knows how much Joseph loves his dad, he wouldn't have the heart to actually tell him.
I don't know. There's probably some earlier episodes where he could probably imply that he didn't know, but there's probably some later ones that could. I don't know. It's probably gonna depend on writer to writer. I bet. I would actually bet.
I would say early episodes Bobby, because they did that whole episode where Joseph thought he was an alien, And he tried
Yeah.
to talk him into, dude, you're fucking insane. What the fuck are you talking about? We
Oh,
gotta go back
yeah.
home. And like but I don't think he knew
The
then.
Marcelites.
But like, yeah, like when I
Probably
don't
later
think he
on in the
knew.
series.
Yeah, but as the series went on, I'm pretty sure he put 2 and 2 together. He just didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Because
He probably
Bobby
didn't want
is the
Yeah.
kind of
deal with any of that crap.
Bobby will
Bobby
probably
is the
figure
kinda
it
guy
out
who
by
would-
high school, and won't say anything.
no. I
Just
think
like his
it's
dad.
just. I think like later seasons he knows he just doesn't say anything. Because I think again at that point Bobby is like they kind of solidify that Bobby isn't stupid, but he is kind again like I said. He's not a stupid kid. I think he can put
This
2
ain't
and 2
right.
together, and contrary to what Hank says, the boy is actually quite all right. He is quite right a lot of the times. And I think he actually
he's
did
like
put
right.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
right in certain instances, like where he's definitely has a problem with motivation.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's
But-
late.
Bobby is more
I think-
lazy than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah,
Bobby's
that's great.
legitimately lazy.
put it.
He actually is lazy.
No, yeah, it's like he'll like. There's times where Hank will overreact. Obviously, I love that episode where he made Bobby go get a job, and then like they found out that the
Oh.
employer was mistreating him.
That's what
He
you
just like
mean.
ran him across the racetrack. It was amazing.
I like how
That's
Hank's
season
first.
1.
I like how the first reaction.
That was season
Hank
1 when
has
he's
to
still
the-
a bastard.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but I do like how the first reaction Hank has is that you just tried to make my son run across the racetrack. I'm gonna actually kick your ass, and he actually did kick his ass.
Yeah.
Like literally kicked his ass.
Yeah,
Literally
like
kicks
3
his
times.
But yeah, like I think one of the things I like you said, like he was kind of a bastard early on, but I think that was kind of like going off the whole because this was right during the tail end of Beavis and Butthead, and I think I think Mike Judge is still trying to do the whole mean spirited thing, and even Mike Judge admitted, Hank is literally supposed to be a parody of the blue collar, blue collar right wing Texan. He's supposed to be a parody of that archetype, and at the end of the day, he was never really supposed to be the straight man of the show. He was supposed to be just as bad as everybody else. The whole straight man angle didn't come in till later in the show, actually.
Mhm.
It was later before it. It was like
Yeah.
that's when he had less involvement in the show, and I think like the mid seasons are like the best. like 3 to 7. There's like the best stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
almost any show doesn't really have their best season in the first season. I mean, if you
Usually
remember,
doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
Simpsons and Futurama. I mean, they were good first
no,
seasons, but
Futurama was good in its first season.
it was good.
I think it
but
was.
not
I think
really
it
good.
figured out what it was
That
doing.
kind of-
It figured out what it was doing by 2, though. I'll say that for sure.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Zoidberg wasn't
They had a
really
long
fleshed out.
pre-production.
It was Hermes.
Futurama
but-
had a huge pre-production.
That's true.
yeah, like they had a lot of time to build it up, a lot of time to think things through. And I thought, like season 1 had some really banger episodes, really good ass episodes.
Just a heads up.
yeah,
I'm
like-
not saying that
Oh, yeah.
the season 1 was bad. I'm just saying that
Oh, of course.
as time
Yeah, no.
progressed,
Yeah, of course,
they had
yeah.
an idea who the characters
No,
were.
yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of shows. I think because I actually don't really like most of the episodes in season 1 of King of the Hill. I'll say that for sure. There's like a few good episodes, but I actually think it was good by like 2.
Yeah,
a good
like
show
one of
by
like I did
Season 2
like
is
the
really
I
good.
did like the pilot. I did like the pilot where it was like where it was like the Child Protective Services episode. That was actually kind of funny.
That was a good one too. That's one of the good.
Yeah, it was the first episode of the
That
pilot.
one
And,
hit
like
too
I
close
remember,
to home.
I remember.
That one hit too close
like
to
it
home
was
for me.
it was Bobby lying about the whole child protective thing, and then you showed like Hank like, I'm hard on him, but I don't want him to be taken away. I love that boy with all my heart. And then Peggy says, Well, he was lying. He was lying and made the whole thing up. I'm gonna kill him.
That's the realest shit, though.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Oh my god, that was
Yeah,
great.
that episode was too close to home because I had some people from the school. Yes, I had child abuse in my life, but was it going on at this time? No. I had, for some reason, the school, because I sat around because I moved in my chair, they thought my dad was raping me, and they called Child Protective Services to take me away.
Oh my god.
They didn't let me use the fucking bathroom. That's why I was moving in my chair at school.
Oh my god.
Granted, though,
Oh,
later,
like,
2 years
simple
later, my dad
as
really
issues
did
with
hit
action.
me. I mean, he hit me. There was no sexual abuse. It was all
Yeah.
verbal and punching. Good old American kicks to the gut. Wow, I'm not on my pills. I'm so sorry, guys. Slim, yeah, I'm not on my medication right now. That's why I've just been going in and out of darkness. So sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I
Oh, I'm
figured.
on
I
mood
figured you needed.
stabilizers.
I figured you needed a place to vent anyway. You go ahead.
We understand.
Yeah, just that King of the Hill episode was weird because I had school people try to stick their nose into my family's business when it actually didn't need to be there in the first place. So that's why the episode hit close to home, and my mom even kind of related to the episode because she had people coming down her doorstep who never met her, telling her, "Hey, your husband's raping your kid," and her going, "What the fuck are you talking about? You'll make me kick your ass." My mother damn near was going to kick a woman across the street. And when I actually did get abused, we ran the hell away and we got into protective services. So that's what I mean. Like, fuck the school system. They always, I swear the school
Yeah.
system just wants to control your children.
Check your DMs.
My
School system.
DMs.
This is the most blessed thing I've seen all day.
You guys are going to get some interesting audio.
Wait, you talking about the in Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Velma and Robin is super cute.
Oh, I just saw that too. Yeah,
I saw that earlier.
I like that.
I really like that. I actually rocked that Shaggy as Nightwing for a long time as my avatar for Twitter. Movie's good. Really, Scooby and Batman crossovers never gone wrong.
Yeah, those are surprisingly good.
But yeah,
Scooby
we also
supposed to be like is Scooby supposed to be like Ace?
yeah, he's supposed to be.
Good. Good.
It was another thing good about it was the Batman. Like this is way after the Batman was stopped airing, so you had like characters like Aquaman was throughout it, and that version of Aquaman's great. That should have been a spinoff.
Are you talking about the Brave and the Bold?
Yeah,
That's what it
okay.
looks
I said the Batman. I don't know what I'm thinking, but yeah, the Brave and the Bold. That Aquaman should have had a spinoff. That version.
Yeah, Aquaman was legitimately hilarious in that show.
Yeah, he was pretty funny.
Oh, chum!
It was even funny when they changed his voice
He
too.
was basically a Batman. He was a Batman super fan of that show. He really was.
I remember one episode where it was the Justice League, and they were like trying to get along with the JSA. And like Aquaman was like, now you two. He was, I think Blue Beetle was about to fight someone else, and Aquaman's like, now you two. Y'all need to. And like Aquaman got hit once by accident. He's like, oh hell no! Aquaman just jumped in and started swinging on both of them. And then Martian Manhunter's watching everyone fight, just eating cookies. He's like, yo, there's some good cookies. The minute they bumped into him and his cookies fell on the floor, Martian Manhunter transformed and started fighting all of them.
I think Martian Manhunter needs more love, honestly.
He does.
What
Like,
was that
he
first
did.
run they did? It seemed like they were kind of going from like a kind of like a Tom Kingish direction for him. I don't know how else to describe that, but like that's what
Well,
it
they
seemed like.
gave him a run not too long ago.
Let's please
That's what I'm
not.
saying.
Let's not
I'm
get the
not
whole.
not trying to do a whole thing, but I just say it seemed like that's what the direction was. I just didn't even pick it up for that reason. I was like, I don't want to see like a deconstructionist.
I picked up the number one from it at the time when it first came out, which was that was a couple years ago, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was.
Was it Tom King?
No, it wasn't Tom King. I don't think it was. I could be wrong.
No, it was Snyder, I think, right?
Was it Snyder or was it Orlando? What's his name?
I'm trying to remember because I remember I got it picked up and signed by the writer at the time.
I think it was
not Comic-Con,
Snyder.
Midtown Comics. It was Snyder because I remember my friend was like really excited to have him. Oh, I remember Snyder because the guy in front of us had some Batman comics with Snyder. He was like, I'm gonna get him to sign these too. I was just there with my friend. Really, I was like, I'm not. I was just on the line, just with my friend. I was like, I might as well pick this up, get it signed. Why not?
That was Steve Orlando. It was Steve
anyways.
Orlando. It was Steve Orlando who did it.
Man got us some donuts.
Oh my god,
hey.
Velma Robin. Nice. Hot.
She's so adorable. I love her.
What the hell?
Greatness.
Why is Shaggy dressed as 80s Nightwing?
Because he's awesome. He has great taste. That's why.
He looks cool.
Great taste. Great
taste.
Great taste.
That was actually my Twitter icon for like a year and a half ago, probably. That's my Twitter icon.
Yeah, I do remember that. Actually. That was your icon for a good while. You got the tassels. Shaggy knows. Shaggy knows.
Shaggy
I love that. I love that Nightwing.
He's got that year one energy. Just
exactly.
I love that I fuck Starfire energy.
Like I do like them alien girls.
Dude, who did that? Bags.
That was me.
Bags, that you?
Yeah, that was me.
That was fucking great, dude. That was fucking amazing.
Thank you. I'll be a little weak.
I like how they
do the other day. To be honest, my friend, every time he shared me the goddamn What's New Scooby Doo opening, I was like, oh boy, here we go. Now I can't stop listening to it for the next week or so. And I was just like,
that song.
No. What's the Scooby Doo?
That song was the shit.
That song was everything to me. Just homework, schoolwork, doesn't matter. I dropped it to watch it. What happened?
I just wiped off my chin makeup, and now you can see my blemish. I wiped off my chin makeup, and you can see my blemish now.
Yeah, I could.
Fun.
Yeah, but I came up with ideas for a Scooby-Doo reboot one time, and I think I still have them around somewhere.
I always want like a video game where you play as like
Walking Dead SpongeBob.
No.
God.
There was that one comic. There was that one comic that was like Walking Dead-ish. It was terrible.
Yeah, that was a DC one.
It was the one where like everybody got turned into monsters in the world, but them, and it was super edgy. And Fred was terrible in it. Like they went out of their way to make Fred the worst thing.
That was terrible.
Are we talking about the recent 3D one that came out?
Scoob.
Are you talking
about Scooby-Doo Apocalypse?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's like it was. Soggy. It's the one where DC produced it.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Terrible.
That's the worst adaptation.
With
Daphne was awful. I forgot Fred died in that. Yeah.
Velma was like a traitor, like betrayed them like 3 times. I just hated it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I swear, when it comes to DC, started doing all that weird stuff.
Velma unless you make her like Herbert West. Don't do edgy Velma unless you make her like Herbert West.
Yeah.
Did anyone here watch Reanimator?
No. What's that?
My brother.
Come on, any Reanimator fans?
I have it on my watch list on HBO Max, but I have yet to get to it.
I gotta show it to you, boys. I'm not joking. One of these days, we need to do a closed. We'll do a closed OBS, and we'll record us watching it because there's a scene you guys are going. There's multiple scenes you guys will go nuts at, and then we'll watch Bride of Reanimator, and then the third one, and then that's all.
The only thing I got close to Reanimator was a comic book. It was Ash Williams teaming up with Dark Man to stop the Reanimator.
Oh, yeah,
which was very, very wild.
I heard those are.
Horror comics are, they're stuff. Darkman's cool though. I love Darkman.
I watched this whole thing talking about it, including the comic books. There are some comic book adaptations where they make Herbert West a badass anti-hero who fights a voodoo drug dealer with sexy prostitutes. Herbert
Yeah,
West
that's
is a fucking incel. I've seen Bride of Reanimator. He's literally an incel.
I do know one scene I know exactly what you're talking about because I do know what he does in the movie that definitely classifies him as an incel.
Yeah.
And Verso is disgusting. I was like, bro, you need to go get a hooker instead, bro. Like go to your local brothel. You know, corpses, my dude.
The
Nah,
fact
bro.
that-
Brothel, what is this?
the
What
fact
is this?
that he makes a
1872?
point about
It's no brothel.
Well, the fact that he makes a point that their Frankenstein bride has a virgin vagina, it's like, come on, Herbert.
What
You
does that
never
mean?
fucking cared about this shit
It means
until
he-
It
your
means
friend
exactly what
wanted
you
to
think it
plow on
means.
Zombie.
Herbert
Yeah,
is a sick
Herbert
man.
checked to see if she was a virgin. I checked.
Or-
Don't worry.
Wink.
That's why I
Remember
had
that
no
Robin
problem.
comic?
That's why I had no problem
Yeah,
with
you
Ash
guys
Williams
know that one.
trying to kill him. Ash Williams
Yeah.
my brother used to like really love Evil Dead comics. Those comics got so weird.
Oh,
This man Ash Williams had a lot of crossovers though. Red Sonja.
Oh yeah.
There you
What's that one horror comic?
it's an Italian poster.
Vampirella. That's nice. That's a nice Armor and Darkness poster.
Oh.
That's really nice. Hack and Slash. Yeah, Hack and Slash. Horror comics is just so
Yeah.
weird. Like Hack and Slash.
Dynamite
I
Comics.
haven't read much of Hack and Slash. I've read like the first couple issues, and it's kind of like, I read that like when I was like 15, though.
Hack and Slash fought Chucky. I'm like, Hack is too big to be out here fighting in this tiny doll. What's going on? These guys, Chucky out here fighting, and I swear in comics they'll have Chucky fight everybody. Chucky will fight freaking Predator if they could. The Alien Predator comics took off when they did Alien Predator and Terminator.
Oh, they actually had one with Alien and Vampire.
Well, guys,
Yeah.
where Chucky last left off, that would be interesting. I'm not joking. If you've kept up with it, has anyone here seen?
Wait, which
Cult
one?
of
The
Chucky?
reboot or the Netflix or the Cult series?
Cult of Chucky. No, the new one.
Ah, yes,
Cult of
yes, Cult.
Chucky. The new one.
They said they're still making cult movies. We just have to wait, apparently.
I'm gonna make
Yes.
you guys mad and say I didn't
I
actually
can tell
watch
you
like
what
Child's Play
happened.
until recently.
The what? The
I
reboot?
didn't watch
that's
The
okay.
reboot?
No, I watched the
fine.
old one. I watched the old one. No, I watched the
Oh,
old
the
one.
old one.
Yeah,
okay,
I
the
was
reboot.
actually around when that came
Yeah.
out. I was like, I guess I'll finally see what that old one was about. I was like, oh, this is good.
I don't think I've actually seen an entire Chucky movie.
Chucky is petty in Child's Play,
Oh, you should.
and he
Oh,
proves
yeah.
it in Child's Play 2. Oh my god, leave him
Great.
I
alone.
was like,
character.
I'll say I was like really genuinely scared for that child. I was like,
I was.
get away from this little.
Andy,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
see, I love the fact that his kid's name is Andy
Andy's
too,
sweet.
because there's two Andys.
You want to save
Toy Story
Andy?
Andy
Yeah.
and Chucky Andy. Toy Story Andy had a good life.
Yep.
Chucky Andy had a terrible life. Almost killed by a toy.
No,
sent to
yeah,
military school because they
Chucky
thought he was
Andy.
crazy. Grew up and just traumatized. And even now
He's
he's
a
still
vet.
dealing with Chucky as a grown
We-
adult.
Yeah.
Chucky locked him in an
He's
asylum.
his friend till the end.
Yeah, friends to the end.
Yeah.
I really can't wait to make a
But
sequel to that. Because I got bored and I watched the.
Oh yeah.
I was bored for Chucky content, so I watched the reboot.
How was that?
It
Wasn't it like
was-
Mark Hamill?
Oh,
in
yeah.
it?
It's Mark
Oh, yeah.
Hamill. To be honest, it's not the worst thing. It's just very weird plot
It's just
wise
not
because
Child's
like I don't see why someone will make a toy that could connect to the cloud to almost all your devices.
They did.
That's just like that's
They
too much
kinda
Give it some
almost
time,
did.
Amazon will
Why
do
would
The
you
it.
get
weirdest,
why would you get your kid that? Like what?
The
Give it
weirdest part
time,
is, like-
Amazon will do it.
yeah, but the
Yeah.
weirdest part is like
Yeah.
that toy. Like
It's-
no one would buy a toy like that anymore. That's like you could understand someone buying like whatever the Chucky toy was. You could
Because,
see someone killing that in the 80s.
Yeah, but the thing I can't see what the weird side of the movie's not
Okay,
too
there's
bad though. 'Cause,
several
like at
points
first,
I gotta
Andy
make.
didn't want the toy. Yeah,
There's
go ahead,
several
sorry.
points I got to make first.
Yeah.
Before I forget them. The Cult movie series. It was put on hold because of the reboot. The people who are behind Chucky,
Oh,
they
so that
got
was
the
after
rights
that.
literally ripped out from under them. Yes. So they are now working on Chucky again now that the reboot is over. And the
Good.
reboot was only made because of a loophole because MGM owned half the rights to the original script. So it was like people who had nothing to do with Child's Play just took the name, took the rights, and they could not make their new show while they were making that reboot.
Makes sense.
Oh, shit.
It
That's what
sucks.
Someone
happened.
found the.
But
Someone actually
continue,
found
Wayward.
the original screenshot. I was gonna say someone actually found the original screenshot. That some weird thing happened where someone liked the original post that I made where I changed the to that Shaggy picture. I found it.
Yeah.
There's the one I used to have.
Oh yeah.
Because he didn't have the
And
mask on.
there was, in fact, so several years ago, there should be, what was that? There's a YouTuber who did a video on those toys. It's not Cat Icarus. It's Chadtronic. Chadtronic did a video on them. There were these toys that were like reading your web page history. They were like suggesting things to you.
Ew.
It was like weird
hell
fucking
no.
targeted advertisement.
Why are
Yeah.
we making toys like that? That's
So
creepy.
the company was called Genesis too.
Okay. Okay.
Or well,
Okay.
it shared the same name as the
Skynet,
Terminator
anybody?
company too.
Is this some
What?
weird viral marketing?
Dude, you
'Cause that's
what?
what it feels
Skynet,
like.
anybody?
This was a real thing. The toy was pulled off the shelves. Look it up. Look up the YouTube video. Look up Chadtronic.
Because that's
Toys
creepy.
are watching you. Or
Oh yeah, I'll say this for later.
yeah, no, these toys really were. These toys were watching your children and doing like, hey, don't you want to see the new Disney movie? Like targeted
Okay, well,
advertisement shit to kids.
I guess the Chucky reboot isn't too far off from reality then, because that's very creepy. I mean, it's still a little bit
Hey
too far
guys,
because Chucky was controlling cars.
Mm.
That's how
What's up,
advanced
man?
his computer was.
I'm gonna end the stream soon, so you mind if we wrap this up a little bit?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, I was like, say I was gonna head out for like 30 minutes, and I just kept getting wrapped up in conversations.
Hey, sure thing.
Yeah,
I wanted
like
to end it.
Yeah, I got. I'm sorry.
yeah. Plus, I can't like now that I realize that you only get a certain amount of time a month to stream. I kind of been watching how long I've been streaming recently.
Smart man.
Fair
Don't waste
enough.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 6 up. I got like an 8-hour drive
Oh.
tomorrow, so I'm kind of glad we're kind of ending this.
All right, so might as well just end it right now so you
That
can save
reminds
those
me,
minutes.
Yeah.
So good
Yeah.
talk with y'all. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Next. Oh yeah. Next week, Edgy, Slim, Jay, and the Lord of Darkness are going to be playing, but you guys can definitely watch and join in, and maybe. I will be hosting the second game of Orc Girlfriend next week. So
This
we're
is
going to
gonna
be doing
awesome.
episode 2.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was pretty
need-
insane.
prepared.
this
I
time.
need fucking gas and I need fucking liquor.
Oh.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming out.
All right, later.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, man.
Have a good night.
See you folks. Whatever. Thanks for watching.